From the Gettysburg Museum of History Studios, high atop Baltimore Street, in a maximum security facility complete with central air, it's AG Today.
Hello, folks. It's Patrick Gorman.
Hi, this is Jake Busey.
Hi, this is Bruce Boxleitner.
This is Tom Vera from A Gettysburg Christmas.
Hi, this is Bo Brinkman.
And you're listening to Addressing Gettysburg. I'm glad you're listening. Thank you.
There's a devil to pay.
Did you say Ed Lincoln?
Good night, everybody.
Bonfire.
You're listening to
Addressing Gettysburg Today.
I love this podcast.
Hello, exactly.
Look it up. My truck's there sitting. Yeah, you forgot. It's all covered.
Oh, boy. I really thought we were not going to get this show off the road tonight. Man.
I didn't think I'd ever get here.
Chaos as always. I know. Well, I was looking at the clock, and it's 5:15. You weren't here. Bo wasn't here. Colby wasn't here. Debbie wasn't here. So I texted you and Debbie, are you coming? Debbie's like, I'm out of town, remember? I'm like, oh, excuse me. I'm supposed to keep track of everybody's schedule. And then you didn't answer, but then you showed up like 2 minutes later. And then Colby just showed up at 5:30. But I knew that ahead of time. So, man, it's just, you know.
It's all good, baby. And, you know, we have a special guest tonight. Martin Sheen is in the green room. Hold on a second. Marty, it's not time. We'll tell you. You know, Marty's he's getting a little in the age. And
I know.
He thought he was supposed to be here 15 minutes ago. He keeps knocking on the door. You know, is it my time yet? No, Marty.
No,
it's
Mr.
not
Sheen,
time.
wait.
There is no time.
Wait, Mr. Sheen.
I have told you there is no time for that.
Hold
There's
on.
no time.
Okay, we'll get to you in a second, Mr. Sheen. So, not this time. Not this time. Not right now. But we'll get to eventually. Actually, we do have an exciting... Listen, so
There's
we're not...
a lot going on tonight.
A ton going on. We're not doing a show next Thursday because why?
I don't remember. There's some kind of holiday.
It's Thanksgiving. And so we will... Yeah, it's the best of holidays and the worst of holidays.
Yes.
Because you eat too much.
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
That's right. How you doing, Colby?
Dude, doing good, man. I spent the day with Project Past and James.
I heard, and they're sitting there in the back.
Yeah, man.
And it's going to be an action-packed show today, ladies and gentlemen, for certain. But, of course, today we are here to honor something that all of Gettysburg is excited about, and rightfully so.
Yes.
This is the second longest commercial for Gettysburg since the movie Gettysburg. It is called, of course, The Gettysburg Christmas. It's premiering on November 27th. Sold out.
Sold out. Can't get a ticket.
800 tickets sold out.
Boom. Done.
And then they said, well, you know what? We're going to do we'll do some screenings over at the Seminary Ridge Museum and Education Center.
10 shows.
10 shows, and then they sold out.
In 10 minutes.
Really?
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
In 10 minutes. You would think I was in this film.
You want to know why?
Why?
Because Bo knows, man.
Bo knows Christmas. Bo knows Christmas, I'm telling you. And everybody is very, very excited about this movie, and rightfully so. And so as a little treat for all of you watching and listening at home, in the second break, we're going to have a musical performance from someone who is on the soundtrack, like Greg Platzer. He's a local fella, if I understand correctly, and he did the song,
music, the song,
yeah, he did the
official
song. He did the song. What's the name of the song?
The entitled song. It's Christmas.
It's Christmas,
and it's an awesome song. I love it.
Now I've seen this movie now twice, and I still like it.
Wow,
that's good.
That's a biggie. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know, the second time he watched it, he was trying to find holes he could pick in. You know.
Well, yeah, sure, because I know him.
He was trying to find where he could have enhanced the filming by his presence.
By my right, I could have been in the background there.
I could have been right
in the
there,
background there.
But no, I wasn't asked. There's a list.
Yeah. I know. I tell you, he's a tough one.
I did say to Bo, I noticed how I did not get credited for my. Let's talk about this now, Bo. Let's get this out of the way.
See, you cannot let it
go.
go.
The elephant in the room.
Can't let
Notice
it go.
I'm not credited at all for anything.
Well, what did you do?
I was supportive, and I left the
what
Christmas.
did you do?
Okay, so
I left the Christmas decorations up at Rub
there you
for
go.
the filming.
And
See,
they didn't use
everybody
it
had a
once.
hand in this film. Everybody.
The whole town.
But so in 2021, we a nice snowstorm came in, and
Well, you say a nice snowstorm.
it was a great snowstorm.
I had icicles in my beard. It was miserable.
Yeah, you know what? He complained the whole time.
I did.
When is he not?
I
though?
dragged his ass out of bed in the morning. I was so excited. Come on, man! We have to record the snow. So that's what we did.
Right.
I'm surprised she got him out, man. Getting mad up in the morning is almost
He's
impossible.
like an old bear. He's like an old bear. Grumpy.
No,
Oh.
I could not. I could not stand being up and out that early in the morning. I
Was
mean,
it still dark?
Yeah, it was
No.
early, but
Well, then
but,
it
but we
wasn't
also,
that early.
Well, we shot at night too. We shot in the day and night.
it
and
was
we
all
got,
day and all
and
night.
night,
And
and we
night.
got some beautiful stuff. And
bet.
so Craig Rupp was part of the deal.
That's
we
right.
used his car and all the drive-bys and the snow.
Right.
drive-bys.
Every time you see a car, that's Craig Rupp's car.
Yeah, and we used the same car in the film, and then
My truck's there sitting.
That's a good one.
wow,
Cameron.
really?
Cameron has to get
Okay,
involved.
Cam. And so Matt did a lot of the camera work, and it's in the film, in the snow, and I knew that I needed it because you can't.
No, you're
you
right.
Can never depend
you gotta
on the
strike.
snow.
Listen, I understand. You got to strike while the iron's hot. What
Yeah.
happened was he dragged me out, and he said, "Get your cameras. We're gonna go shoot." And I was like, "The hell we are! It's nice and toasty in here. It looks cold and wet and snowy out there. It was
Which was the
beautiful.
point.
It's true." And so we got in the car, all bundled up, and we went around all over Adams County. I mean, we could have died. We could have died. And I didn't get a
could have
cent for it. We
died?
could have died. Yes, because the roads weren't plowed, and we were going off into
okay.
the windy
all right,
mountain
I'll
roads.
give you that one. I thought you meant
God,
from
we
like
have lived very different lives.
yeah, that is a true statement. Can he be any more from New Jersey with that comment?
Oh my!
I mean,
God.
honestly,
Wow.
your
Right.
New Jersey showing
Couldn't
that. You
see
might
your
want
hand
to.
in front of your face. The snow was bunching up on the wipers. Anyway, so
Again,
we drive all
very
over the place, and then Bo's like, "Oh, here's a good spot. Let's get out and shoot here." So we get out, we shoot something, and so on and
Wait,
so
you're
forth.
actually working on camera?
I'm working the camera.
Can
right.
I get some
So his
clarification?
camera work is in the movie.
Well, my
It
DP,
is.
my DP could not. He was on another film.
He was in Texas. He
yeah,
couldn't
so,
get up here.
So we shot the other
It
side.
was a last-minute snowstorm. Colby, go ahead. What's your
Well, Bo
clarification?
said a minute ago, Matt's responsible for a lot of the camera work in the film. Do you mean just that one scene, like the
the film
No.
stuff,
scene?
the filming, the snow stuff. That yeah.
Or is he responsible for? Because you got to be careful what you say to Matt. His ego is already huge.
Oh, I know.
You fluff it up too much.
Woo!
You know.
Tell me about it.
Suddenly, he's the director of photography.
So yeah, no. Suddenly he's the
Starring Matt Calorie.
yeah.
Directed by, produced by.
No, but look. So we go out and we shoot all this stuff, right? Okay, great, fine, okay, whatever. Everywhere.
Yes.
Okay.
Everywhere.
From one end of the
Not
county
at
to
my
the
house.
other.
I just
no,
Really
Well,
pretty stuff.
right.
I don't know
beautiful
what
stuff.
happened to all of it.
It was a beautiful blanket of snow on the ground. Okay, it was really
He
nice.
just told you he
I
cut
know.
most of your
no,
work.
he.
So
but he
why
didn't.
didn't we
I saw
get
it
any
twice.
daytime stuff in the snow in Gettysburg because it cost a fortune to add
To
that
make
crap?
snow.
Oh God, it was horrible.
Right. So okay, but look, and it worked. Okay.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
now
yeah.
the opening sequence after the credits. Okay, the first shot you see, I took it. Okay.
Woo!
And then it cuts to in the car. It's a car driving past the Cashtown Inn. Then it cuts to in the car where the actors are all talking and everything.
And
then
we
in the
shot
background,
all that inside the car.
right. So then they shoot in front of a green screen, right? The green screen outside the car.
Blue
And then,
screen.
blue, whatever. And then I wasn't there. So and then later they add the footage of
What we shot 2 years ago.
what we shot as we were driving around. I
Yeah.
took the camera out the window and then just shot, right? And so that's all me too. So anytime you see, and then there's a couple of
That's all me. Craig Rupp had nothing to do with it.
100%.
Well, his car
Calorie.
was there. So, and then later on in the movie, anytime you see the land blanketed with snow, except for like 2 aerial shots that were like stock footage.
Yep.
Everything else that you see, that's me. And then it cuts to like, in town where there's like a pile of snow there and a pile of snow there. But that's because that was filmed the next year
Yeah.
when we had no snow.
Yeah.
Except for that one day. You did get some snow.
One day.
The snowball fight
Thank
thing.
God. I mean, we got snow one day, and we stopped our schedule. We ran up to the showers tree farm, and we shot that scene.
Yeah.
And thank goodness, because you couldn't cover that in fake snow. It was too much.
No.
No.
Oh my gosh.
So I didn't put Matt because
This is the crime. Here's the crime. Now
here's
let's
the
listen.
crime.
I already know.
First of all, Matt's name appears twice in the end title credits.
Right. As a servant. Okay, as assistant to Mr. Majors.
Lee Majors' assistant, and another credit.
And then concierge services provided by Dressing Gettysburg, which is good. It's nice. I'm not complaining about that.
So he
But when you
had
actually-
a conniption fit because I forgot 2 years ago that he helped shoot a lot of the snow footage.
Forgot 2 years ago. It was, and then
It was
then
such
he's
a
like-
highlight of your life.
Yeah, and then he's like, we go home, we're warming up, I'm all warm, I got dry clothes on, I took a hot shower, and then he calls, he's like, hey, let's go back out on the square and get some more shots. It's nighttime now.
And it's beautiful stuff.
It is beautiful.
And it's in the film. Yeah.
It is beautiful
Thank
stuff,
you,
and it
Matt.
is in the film, and you're welcome.
And you know
You're
what?
Very welcome.
Next movie, I'm going to give you a title credit.
Even if you didn't help with it.
Yeah.
It's The Fluffer.
Just,
The Snow Fluffer. The Snow Fluffer. Let me be the Snow Fluffer.
Shut up.
that's funny. Okay, fine, whatever. Whatever gets my name on the screen, I don't care.
There you go.
Can you know how like back in the day they always said that there were those like blink on real quick things that were hidden
Subliminal
in
messages?
Yeah, subliminal.
Yeah.
Can you do one that's like Matt's face or something?
Yeah,
like
we can
in
do
the,
that.
Wanna
In
give
the
everybody a
credits.
nightmare?
Like,
Yeah.
boop.
That would be good.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
Yeah, like
And then
nightmares.
everybody
like 2
or
frames.
Listen to AG today. Listen to AG today.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
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 Or go yourself, something like that. Oh,
Not for Christmas.
I just wanted to use my bleep button.
He found it. He found it today. He's got the buttons located. He's had a few problems locating the button.
Yeah, I know where it is now.
You pressed the wrong thing.
And I pressed because I had a different bank on and I played a song instead. You were there. It was last week.
I don't remember it.
Anyway.
I was sleeping.
So what we're gonna do then
wasn't
is no?
I was at Giving Spree.
Oh, that's right. Oh,
yeah.
yeah, you were late. That's right. Yeah. All right. So the movie is great, though. Bethany, you're gonna love the movie.
Well,
Are
I'm
you gonna
glad.
see it?
Oh yeah.
Where are you going?
See, here's the thing. Every day that they have it up there, I have events. So I'm just gonna have to
Get a private showing.
get a private showing. So just saying. I mean just saying.
I can hear the scorn in Bo's voice.
No, here's the thing.
Another one wants
That's
a private
that
showing.
Pentecostal guilt trip right there.
Pentecostal guilt trip.
That's if you were curious, that's it.
Yeah.
I listen. I feel
I feel like I'm back at home right now, man.
I feel that
There is no time.
I have told you there is no time for
that
that.
this is a movie that I can't watch by myself. Do you know what I mean?
Because you're gonna be scared.
No, but
Oh.
it would be fun to watch with people who were involved, as opposed to just me going and seeing it, which would be great too.
But how often do you get the chance to watch a movie with people that were involved?
That's true. Right. So that's why you want to do that.
That's why I want to do that.
Oh, I was kind of making an argument against your argument, but I get it. I get it.
Yeah. We all get it.
I get it.
Listen, my
get it.
arguments are solid. You never have to argue against my arguments, ever.
Anyway.
Look at this face that I'm giving you right now.
The point I'm making is you're going to like the movie. Everybody who loves Gettysburg is going to love it because you see Gettysburg all over the place.
I know, that's the best
Everybody, and you know what? I got to say, too, if you're one of these people who visits Gettysburg a lot, but you never explore the county, you're going to get some really nice shots of the county. You mentioned the Showers Tree Farm. Beautiful place. I took Cindy out there, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago. We just were driving around, and I went and I showed her. I'm like, and they shot this here, and they shot that there. And this is where the girl stood, and this is where Lee Majors pulled up, and the whole thing.
Yeah.
And,
Is that
but
the
it's
one out by down Baltimore Street?
No. It's out where the hell is it? It's up past Biglerville.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
out.
it's way up there. Just shy of
15
Bendersville.
minutes. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Not bad.
Beautiful area and a beautiful farm.
Mark's very upset because, Bruce Boxleitner is his hero.
Really? And he's not going to get
Thanks
to
to a Babylon 5. So
So let's talk about this now. Go ahead. Tell them about the concert at Lincoln Social.
Wow. Yeah, Lincoln Social, 9 to 11. We're having a pre-party. No, wait. I get my
Wow.
Wow.
No, we're having a pre-premiere party, man. There you go.
A
A pre-premiere
Right.
party.
2 pre's.
So yeah. So Greg Platzer and Elizabeth Lee. I've known Elizabeth since kindergarten, and she's done 4 of my movies. She's had songs and stuff in 4 of my films. She's an awesome musician. Lives in Europe 6 months out of the year. Greg Platzer is an amazing musician. He's from Gettysburg,
Right.
and
Gettysburg's own.
man, he's off the chart as well. Very talented songwriter and singer. So I hooked them up, and they're like, along with Beth, a friend of hers, they're going to jam on Sunday night at the Lincoln Social, and then Boxleitner and me and the cast are going to come out.
Now, who from the cast is going to be here?
Kelly Jekyll, who played Hope.
Kelly Jekyll.
Bruce.
Buxley.
Larissa Dolly, who played the ex-girlfriend.
Ex-girlfriend.
And
Ex-girlfriend.
Tom Vera. Awesome dude.
Tom Vera.
Very dear friend of mine. I talked to Lee Majors. He's going to be with family for the holidays, and there's no way he can make it out.
Now, let me ask you a question. Why do you Hollywood people always have to say, very good friend of mine? What is it like? Does everybody out there hate each other so that it's like a thing where you have to actually say that you're friends?
No. I mean, Lee moved to Houston 10 years ago, and when I moved back from Los Angeles, I started hanging out with him, and I have dinner with him usually sometimes once a week.
No, you said it about Tom,
I think
though.
that's
and he's
the
a dear
difference
friend. And so, I mean, I'm close friends with Lee, and I'm also close friends with Tom Vera. Because I've produced a couple of films that he's been in. So This is the first movie I've put him in that I've directed. But the camera loves him. He's very talented, and he's just a solid guy.
He's a nice guy.
I just love Tom. He's such a solid guy. And
he's a geologist in
he's
real
a
life.
geologist by trade.
Yeah.
I love that.
I mean, it's amazing. And then Sean Ferris, who was in my last film, I called him in on this one, and he introduced me to Kelly Jekyll.
Okay.
And he told me he said, man, let me tell you, she's one of us. Because he's a team player, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I tend to pull in everybody that are team players, and we all become friends. They become part of my film family.
Yeah.
And same thing with my crew, you know. And so she's like...
That's another thing you Hollywood people do, is the family thing. Everybody's
film
a family.
family.
Yeah, film family. Yeah.
Not everybody.
Oh.
If you're
Not the
difficult
a-holes.
to work with, or if you're such a big narcissist that it's all about you, let's talk about enough about me. Let's talk about me.
Right.
Kind of like the
You're
whole
out.
first
You're
part
out
of
of
the show.
Yeah. Oh, woo! Yes. I like that.
Hey, wait. You meant me?
Yeah.
Oh, you son of a.
I forgot where the button was.
So,
you son of a.
what happens over a period of time as a filmmaker? What happens over a period of time is you get rid of people and you add people.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
So
People come, people go.
But, then you become, after 20, 25 years, you have your little film family. And, I mean, everybody does.
Yeah.
That's the way it works in the film business. You keep bringing actors and crew back. Like my sound engineer, my sound mixer, I've been working with him since 1999, right? Barry, I've been working with since 1999. And
Barry, the DP.
my DP, who started out as a gaffer. And so I have a group of people that I work with over and over again. So when I say a dear friend, I mean they're really a dear friend. They're part of our little...
As opposed to just somebody I once worked with.
Right, exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
And a gaffer is the guy on the set who always makes mistakes?
No, they do they're in charge of lighting, electric. They're very important. Lighting and sound is everything.
Okay. All right. Very good.
So we have a tight group with us. We've done multiple films together, and the actors. Anytime I say a dear friend, I mean a dear friend.
Yeah. No, you actually
we're
mean
personal
it. Yeah,
friends, offset and onset. Bruce Boxleitner, for instance, his family. I mean,
Your ex-husbands-in-law.
we're ex-husbands-in-laws, and I met him in '82. Funny story, real quick. Elizabeth Lee, who's gonna be at do the live music. We were together back in the early '80s, and
Right.
we went to Bruce Boxleitner's party in 1982. Her and I, we were boyfriend and girlfriend at the time. And I hit it off with Bruce then in 1982. And, we ended up doing shots in his driveway at 2 a.m. And so I told Elizabeth, I said, I'm going to live here someday. It was a horse community it's called Hidden Hills outside of Los Angeles, maybe 20 miles outside of L.A. or 10 miles outside of L.A. And so 10 years later, I'm living down the street from Bruce Boxleitner in Hidden Hills. So when I divorced my ex-wife, they met and they got married.
Right. He dumped her off on him.
Then, so Bruce and I have 2 sons that are half brothers.
I'm surprised it didn't make you enemies.
No, we're the best of friends, and we always have been. I mean, even when they were married, I'd sometimes I'd babysit for them and stuff because we had kids together.
Right.
So,
yeah.
Don't believe everything you read.
So now, a lot of people saying, as somebody said in here, what was it? Where did he say? Mitchell Randall says, I want some Bow wine. Let's talk about the wine real quick, and then we're going to take a break.
Yes.
The wine. Adams County Winery, not addressing Gettysburg. What's it called?
A Gettysburg Christmas White and a Gettysburg Christmas Red. And actually, Chris and I just stopped by the shop this afternoon and had a glass. I'm not saying it.
How big was the glass, Bo?
Not that big.
He meant the glass
I have to say, we worked with the winemaker for about 6 months and came up with a really great wine that we agreed on. And I have to say, I absolutely love the red. The white I'm not a white wine drinker, but I like the white. The red is off the chart. It's if you're a sweet wine drinker, you're going to like it, and if you're a dry wine drinker, you're going to like it.
And you know what I recommend you do is you get the mulling spices and you mull it because I had it that way. Woo. I had it both ways, and I liked it mulled.
Mulled wine, it does something with the mulled wine. I think it's because it's a little on the drier side, and you get it tastes like
Christmas,
like hot wassail to me. It's so good. Yeah, absolutely.
It makes you want to go a wassail.
So Adams County Winery. Literally, I love those 2 wines, not because my name is connected to them, just because they're really good.
Well, thank you for saying that I'm going to be the fluffer, because now my name in the comments is Matt the Fluffer Calorie.
Fluffy Matt.
Eric says, Fluffer gives new meaning to Pete's quote. He stood there. Oh, that's this one here.
He stood as erect as I am now.
There you go. Anyway, why don't we do this here? Why don't we take what's called a break? And we'll come back and we'll have Greg Platzer. We'll be right back.
Awesome. All right.
We are too. We'll be right back.
Woo!
Want the freshest cup of coffee in Gettysburg? Then visit Bantam Roasters, formerly 82 Cafe at 82 Steinway Avenue. They roast all of their coffee in-house, and they have a full coffee bar to keep you caffeinated during your trip. Visit them at www.raggededgerc.com for their menu and shipping options for all of their freshly roasted coffee. Use promo code Hancock for 10% off your order in the cafe.
Enjoy historical stories on the History Fix platform. Explore movies, short films, and documentaries. Addressing Gettysburg podcast fans receive an extra $5 off the first year's annual subscription. Sign up at historyfix.com and use promo code Gettysburg. Every subscription includes a 7-day risk-free trial. Escape into history with History Fix.
This episode of Addressing Gettysburg is brought to you in part by me, audiobook narrator Mike Scott. Narrator of Savis Beattie's Bloody Autumn, the Shenandoah Valley Campaign of 1864, and Unlike Anything That Ever Floated, the Monitor and Virginia and the Battle of Hampton Roads. If you are an author or publisher interested in having your titles produced as audiobooks, or even just in learning more about the process, give me a shout. You can find my contact info on my website, MikeScottVoice.com. That's MikeScottVoice.com.
The 1863 civilians of Gettysburg were reluctant witnesses to the Great Battle. Join Ken Rich, the man in the red shirt, for his historic town walking tours. You could book these tours by emailing ken@gettysburgtownhistory.com. That's ken@gettysburgtownhistory.com. And when you're in town, look for the guy in the red shirt.
And Civil War Trails. It's the world's largest open-air museum, and they offer over 1,300 sites across 6 states.
Drive the Gettysburg Campaign turn by turn, paddle to Frederick Douglass's birthplace, or hike to remote earthworks and artillery positions. Visit civilwartrails.org to request a brochure and explore their interactive map. Follow Civil War Trails and create some history of your own.
You're listening to the Addressing Gettysburg podcast with Matt Callery.
You're listening to the man who refuses to travel while single. I love that I never read these before I start doing. Okay, all right. You're listening to the man who refuses to travel while single. Here's Matt.
It's Christmas, Christmas time again. It's Christmas time, Christmas time again. Time to hang out the lights and hang up the star, gas up the sleigh, or it won't go too far. Time to hit all the stores and hit all the sales. Get a little more and get those cards in the mail. It's Christmas, not quite yet. Christmas time again. It's Christmas time, Christmas time again. Time to decorate a big old tree. Time to bake some cookies for you and me. Gather together, raise a toast to the one of us that seems to have the most. In all the commotion, when you're caught up in the fun, don't forget to celebrate the birth of the Holy One. It's Christmas, Christmas time again. It's Christmas time, Christmas time again. Oh, it's Christmas time, Christmas time again. Oh, it's Christmas time, Christmas time again.
Sorry, very nice. Let me grab my microphone there. Very, very nice.
Oh.
Can you hear it now?
I can hear.
I don't know why.
You sound a lot larger.
Yes. Well, that's the idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't he sound bigger in the cast?
There you go, Bo. You can take that mic there if you want to
I
join
want to
now.
point
Beth,
out
you can
that,
come back in.
very much.
I want to point out that Bo's a very dear friend of mine.
Okay, good. Another one. By the way, people in the comments were really loving it.
Oh, good.
We got thumbs up, y'all. We got wow, great voice.
Oh.
This guy is good. Will there be wine in small mountains?
Yes.
Joe? Yes, okay, good. Applause. Everybody's applauding. There you go. Debbie
Terrific.
Jones says, lovely, very nice. Thank you for sharing the performance
right.
with us. Very good, very good.
Thank you.
So how long have you been playing?
About 5.5 minutes.
Wow, that's
No,
pretty good.
I'm 59. I got my first guitar when I was around 9 or 10.
Yeah.
And, I really loved baseball until I got a guitar, and then that was it.
Yeah?
And guitars and motorcycles are all I care about.
Wow.
You know,
That's so cool.
music
And you
is more fun than sports.
You
I think.
actually build.
Yes.
You've built a name for yourself as making guitars, correct?
Yes. Yeah, I have a few interesting clients.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I've been very fortunate. God's put me in great places and put some good people in my life. And, so, yeah, it's
And Bo.
well, there's a balance.
Yeah, exactly.
I get Sheryl Crow and then I get Bo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, well. No, you worked with Sheryl Crow?
I've done repair work for her. And
Oh, yeah.
built guitars for ZZ
What's
Top.
she like?
She's awesome.
She was a teacher, right?
I have no idea. I know she was a background singer for Michael Jackson,
Yeah.
but she's such a terrific musician, and she gets the best out of the best players, and she's just a really terrific person. And when I met her, I was walking around backstage at a show, and she looked at me. She said, "I don't know you," and I said, "Oh, okay. Well, I'm Greg." And I'm going to be fixing some guitars for you. And she goes, "Oh, that's great." And then she was just so nice and personable. And it was like I was instantly a member of her family. And the crew, they're friends of mine, and they've told me how wonderful.
Dear
she
friends?
is.
Are they dear friends?
Okay.
Or?
Very dear friends. And Bo, didn't you already talk?
But he already drank too.
I did not.
Oh.
Right now.
What,
man.
Colby?
I just love the way Bo, he looks so laid back and cool right now.
I know, he's just relaxed.
Really got the cool vibe going. Man.
Yeah.
For once.
So, all right. So how long did you work with her?
I just fixed a guitar. And then, picked it up backstage in Sunbury, Pennsylvania, and delivered it in Delaware the next day. I stayed up all night and fixed it and got it back.
What was wrong with it?
It was broken.
Oh.
Essentially, this is the bridge, and the bridge had come off the guitar.
Okay.
And they were going to scrap it, and the crew, who knew me, reached out to me and said, "Hey, you can fix this." And I said, "I don't know if I can fix it." And I stayed up and I fixed it. It's if you go to my Instagram, Greg Platzer Guitars, there's pictures.
So you still fix them?
Yes, sir.
And you do it? Do you do it as like?
That's
just
my
for
job.
Oh, that's your job. Okay, so that's your main job.
I'm a guitar repairman and restorer.
Well, what do you charge? I have one out there that needs a tuning up.
More than you can afford, but Bo can pitch it.
More than it's just a simple little.
Have you seen Bo's house?
He
He can afford to help you.
All right, Bo will cover it then.
Bo has help.
Okay, Bo has help.
He has help.
I know he has
I call him staff, actually.
I know he has a 200-pound espresso machine staff. The household help. He's got an espresso machine. It's like, what, 200 pounds, you said? 100 pounds?
200 pounds.
What do you need that for?
Actually, I have two.
You have two of them?
Gotta have a backup.
They're just professional size, big machines.
Yeah.
Because they're the best.
Yeah.
I mean, they make
Can
the
you
best.
really tell the difference?
Yeah.
You really can?
You can go to Best Buy and get a little espresso machine. You can get a real big professional one, and it makes a difference. Pressure is one of it,
Yeah. The pressure, the peer pressure to get a really nice one, or
that too.
Actually,
they
what
walk
it is,
in my kitchen and go, "Oh my God, what is that?"
It's a big empty shell with a little Mr. Coffee in it. And I shouldn't say that, but
But you're right. So how did you get caught up in this mess?
Okay, I'm part of a charity called Joy to the Berg.
Okay.
Up in we've been doing this for a few years, and what it started out. The idea was started by my friend Sheldon, and we get local musicians to record Christmas songs, either original or covers, and then we sell them every year. And then all of the proceeds, 100% of the proceeds, go to help Harrisburg homeless. In particular, we helped fund a women's shelter in Harrisburg. So it's very important. And joytotheberg.com is the website. And you can go there and donate, and you should, because you want to. But
it's .com, not .org?
Yeah, it's .com. I don't know why that is. But
interesting.
Yeah, I thought about that. But so this song was my contribution to last year's record. And my friend Michael Stipe, not that Michael Stipe.
Wow.
I got a story about him. I'll tell you after.
No wonder I can't afford you to fix my guitar.
But Stipe came and shot the recording of the song, and I did it at my friend Mike Giblin's studio. And so we did several takes, whatever. And Stipe shot all of it, and then he went back through and he did the video, and he literally found each take. So like the first verse, as you watch me singing and playing, watch me singing and what I'm playing, it might have been the seventh time that we actually put it down, but he lined everything up, did a fantastic job. So this video goes out, and Chris, Bo's girlfriend, and my ex-girlfriend, but we don't know, nobody knows that, including us. But
wait, Chris is also your ex-girlfriend?
Yeah, she's my ex-girlfriend, except we never dated. It's a long story. Okay. We used to work together. We were hairstylists together.
Gotcha. All right.
And back in my old life before I escaped Gettysburg, and but her sister Kim saw the video, sent it to Chris, and Chris showed it to Bo, and then Bo can step in here because I don't know what happened.
Yeah, no, I saw the video, and I was like, oh my God, who is this guy? And Chris goes, I've known him my whole life. And I'm like, call him. I love this song. I want to use it in the film. And
were you that sing-songy when you said it too?
I didn't realize
He's always sing-songy.
So,
call him.
Call him. Call him. And I just was blown away by the song. And so I said, immediately, I'm like, it's perfect for the end title song because I already, had it in my head.
Right.
And the rest is history.
So
I'm getting an espresso machine
for Christmas.
Yeah. It's Christmas. Christmas time again.
It's one of my old
Christmas
ones.
Time again.
It needs fixing.
I can do it.
The strings are all messed up. I don't know what it is.
There's no money in guitars. I'm going to espresso machines.
Espresso machines. Well, you probably could make a killing off of that. So, all right. So this show that you're going to do on the 26th?
26th.
Yeah, Sunday.
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock on a Sunday.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's going to be worth it, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, absolutely.
Take Monday off already. Call in sick now if you're coming.
Absolutely.
And now,
I think I'm coming down with a cold in a few weeks.
Well, now this is going to be.
You look feverish from here.
Yeah, you really do. You're sweating.
Actually, Monday is pretty much a day off anyway.
Yeah, it's the Monday after Thanksgiving.
The Monday after Thanksgiving, there's nothing going on.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so nobody, it's like a Saturday night.
It's basically a Saturday night. It's okay. It's a second Saturday. Well, anyway, folks, come on out. It's going to be fun. It's going to be at Lincoln Social.
Yep.
And we're going to have music.
Hopefully.
Music, food.
Hopefully.
Elizabeth Lee is going to sing. She came in from Germany, and I hooked these guys
up.
And Bet.
Midler,
whose last name I can't remember.
She is.
Not Midler.
I've heard her, and she's so good. And
yes.
she's been playing with Elizabeth off and on for several years.
Yeah.
She lives in upstate Pennsylvania, or upstate. It's Bucks County or something.
Yeah, that's upstate.
Yeah. And so the three of them are going to get together. I'm very excited.
We're going to meet there at the gig.
So, you're not playing together ahead of no
rehearsal. But you know what? They're all
they're
all such professionals. I mean,
Yeah.
they'll be able to throw it together real quick.
Yeah,
and then
it'll be fun.
And I talked to Kelly Jekyll,
Cool.
and she's, Pitch Perfect 1, 2, and 3. She's a professional singer. I'm like, hey, jump in with them, okay?
Oh,
And
absolutely.
She goes, I'm good for a song, maybe two. I'm like, great. It'll be awesome.
So-
It'll be a lot of fun.
Don't make me sing.
Right.
Saturday Night Live, do you ever see it? Don't make me sing. Don't make me sing.
More cowbell.
Yeah. No, it's what the hell's her name?
What we really shouldn't announce this now, but I'm going to go ahead and do it.
Okay.
Bo's going to dance.
Oh, thank God.
Ooh, that's gonna be.
We've always wanted
Yes,
that, right?
that's right. The Brinkman Shuffle.
Oh.
Well, everybody loves the Brinkman Shuffle.
Yeah. In boxers.
In
Bo
boxers.
knows. Bo knows dance.
Bo knows dance. He knows everything.
I feel like that could be a real TikTok hit.
The Brinkman Shuffle. Well, if we get enough Gettysburg Christmas red in him, I'm sure then we will see the Brinkman Shuffle.
Mullet, and he'll do it.
We'll mullet for him.
Mullet.
All right. Well, so this is going to be fun. I'm looking forward to this. It's going to be a good time. I hope a lot of you guys listening, if you're able to, come on out. Is it ticket? What's the deal?
I don't know what the ticket prices are.
I have no idea either.
So who would people contact?
Social.
Lincoln Social.
Lincoln Social, which is the old
Saberhood.
Saberhood, yeah.
All right. So contact Lincoln Social.
Yep.
We don't have their number right here, but do you have their number in the back there? Maybe we can get you the number.
I got info here.
It's in the comments. Well, go ahead, Colby.
So it says advance purchase price is $15. I have the website, but I don't think the link is completely shown. There's a lot of is it ellipses when it's 3 periods?
Yes.
But at the door, it's $20, cash only, exact change. Parking and seating will be limited. Please carpool and plan to stand, mingle, and dance.
Wow. Mingling, standing, and dancing.
At the same time. Wow.
I've never done that before.
We'll try to put the link to this, I guess, in the show description.
Yeah. We'll put it in the show description, and if you can do it in the comment section, go ahead and do that as well. Cindy, did you do that already? It looks like you're making a face at me. No, she can't even hear me. All right. So do that. We're going to have a lot of fun. It's going to be
great.
Because the cast is going to be there.
Yeah.
So you get to hang out with Tron, and you get to hang out with Kelly and everybody else. Yeah. Tom, you're going to like Tom. You could talk about Devil's Den.
Love him.
He'll tell you because he's a geologist, and then you get to hear some great music.
So Tom's going to rock.
Tom's going to... Yes, he is.
I love geology humor.
That was a good one. The audience loved it.
I'm a man now.
There you go. Let me look in the comments section here and see if anybody has anything. Sunbury, I know that place, says Marie. Very good. I hear the big stars actually drink Nespresso. And McNair says, I've worked in Sunbury several times. Okay, I don't know.
That's where I met Sheryl Crow at Spyglass Ridge.
All right.
Amazing venue.
I wonder if McNair ever met Sheryl Crow. Probably not.
Probably not, because they have everything locked down.
Yeah.
Nobody meets Sheryl Crow.
No, they won't let McNair.
Yeah, she's, well.
You don't want
McNair.
McNair might set her straight, dude.
No, McNair, you don't want McNair going near Sheryl Crow at all. At all, ladies and gentlemen. That's the bottom line.
You've been McNaired.
All right, so we're going to...
What the hell was that?
Inside joke. We're going to go. We're going to take a break. Thank you very much, Greg. Great job. We'll see you on the 26th. Everybody come on out, and we'll be right back after these words.
Want to promote your Gettysburg business? Send an email to sales@addressinggettysburg.com.
Seminary Ridge Museum and Education Center, Gettysburg's premier museum, is housed in the historic Lutheran Seminary building constructed in 1832, a witness to the first day of battle. The museum's 3 floors of exhibits connect visitors to the dilemmas that led to the Civil War, provide a powerful and personal view of the battle's first day, and explore one of the battlefield's largest hospitals. No visit to Seminary Ridge Museum and Education Center is complete without a guided tour of the building's famous cupola, where on the eve of battle, officers and civilians saw thousands of Confederate soldiers' campfires burning to the west, and Brigadier General John Buford watched for vital federal reinforcements as fighting erupted on the morning of July 1st. Today, you can stand where Buford stood and discover how this view helped chart the course of the Battle of Gettysburg. Your trip to Gettysburg is not complete without a serious visit to Seminary Ridge Museum and Education Center, Gettysburg's premier museum. Purchase tickets online at seminaryridgemuseum.org or call 717-339-1300.
To get tickets or a cupola tour, listeners may call or walk in and mention addressing Gettysburg, or by ordering online using the promo code AG1863 for 20% off.
Seminary Ridge Museum and Education Center. It began here.
There's a devil to pay.
If you're a lover of history, then go to trhistorical.com. There you'll find apparel, drinkware, decor, and more featuring a wide range of interests from the ancient world to the Cold War. Looking to make an impression with the perfect gift? Well, TR Historical now offers gift cards and a vintage wrapping service for a truly unique presentation. And our listeners will receive 10% off plus free shipping in the U.S. when you use promo code GBERG1863. So go to trhistorical.com, TR Historical, for the love of history.
Think outside the bus and let family-owned Gettysburg Tours take you on a cycling journey across the picturesque and historic Gettysburg battlefield. There's no better way than by bicycle to gain a feel for the terrain of the battlefield. Slow enough to see it all, yet fast enough to do it all. Follow the route of Union troops entering the fray as you ride to the site of the first shots of this epic three-day battle. Feel the drama as you put yourself in the position of a Confederate soldier just before he steps off to make Pickett's charge. Take a stand with the heroic Colonel Chamberlain on the slopes of Little Round Top just before you view the fields of honor beneath you from its summit. All of our guides are officially licensed by the National Park Service. So don't get a sore neck trying to see out of your car and saddle up with Gettysburg Tours for a 360-degree view of America's most important piece of real estate. Gettysburg Tours. Think outside the bus. Go to gettysburg.com or call 717-752-7752 to book a battlefield experience you will never forget.
You've heard us promote various ways that you can help us keep the show going, but one way we haven't pushed too much is our sutlery at addressinggettysburg.com/shop. That's a shame because we have designs over there by talented artists like Ty DeWitt of 1863 Designs and Mike Stretch of the Heritage Depot. So now we're promoting it. Buying shirts, hoodies, mugs, and other items from our sutlery not only helps us keep the lights on, but it also helps guys like Ty and Mike, and it helps spread the word about the show every time you wear an item or you sip from your mug. So head over to addressinggettysburg.com/shop and grab some merch. It's the perfect Christmas gift for the Gettys nerd in your family. That's addressinggettysburg.com/shop.
Have you noticed our revamped website at addressinggettysburg.com? Well, that's the fine work of a man named Mike Stretch, and he also redid our logo for us. Both of them I originally designed, and both of them were originally horrible, but now they're nice, and that's all thanks to Mike. Mike has an awesome t-shirt company called Heritage Depot. There you'll find great designs based on Gettysburg and the Civil War with t-shirts and other types of merchandise. So go to heritage-depot.com and spruce up your Gettys Nerd wardrobe. That's heritage-depot.com. Our favorite bookstore in Gettysburg is For the Historian, located at 42 York Street. It's because they have the best selection of Civil War books in Gettysburg, both new and used. And online, they have even more to choose from. And if the Civil War isn't your thing, that's not a problem. This is For the Historian, after all. They cover history from the ancient world to the 21st century with a strong selection of World War II and American Revolution books. It's astounding how many thousands of titles from Osprey, Savas Beatty, UNC Press, and more they have in their store. And that's because, well, they have a warehouse too. And that's where they keep all the books that are available online at forthehistorian.com. And folks, if you go to forthehistorian.com now and order books until you're blue in the face, be sure you mention that you heard about them on Addressing Gettysburg in the Note to Seller box, and they will refund your shipping costs. And if you prefer to stop by when you're in town, well, you could do that too. Just mention Addressing Gettysburg at checkout, and they'll take 20% off the retail price of your item. So go to forthehistorian.com or stop by 42 York Street, or you can call them at 717-685-5207. That's forthehistorian.com or 717-685-5207.
Fourscore and 7 years ago, our fathers brought forth upon this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation so conceived and so dedicated can long endure. We are met here on a great battlefield of that war. We have come to dedicate a portion of it as a final resting place for those who here gave their lives that that nation might live. It is altogether fitting and proper that we should do this. But in a larger sense, we cannot dedicate. We cannot consecrate. We cannot hallow this ground. The brave men living and dead who struggled here have consecrated it far above our poor power to add or detract. The world will little note nor long remember what we say here, but can never forget what they did here. It is for us, the living, rather, to be dedicated here to the unfinished work which they have thus far so nobly carried on. It is rather for us to be here dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead we take increased devotion to that cause, for which they here gave the last full measure of devotion. That we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain, that this nation, under God, shall have a new birth of freedom, and that this government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth.
Was that a ghost? Nah, ghosts aren't real. You're back with Addressing Gettysburg Today. Now here's Matt.
It's a madhouse back there, right, Colby?
Bro, it's I imagine it's like what Cam's dreams are like.
Cam's dreams. Just
It's
a little bit nuts.
A little too dry for that.
Just complete chaos.
It is.
I saw Barney running around back here.
I mean, it's crazy. Let me see if I could turn the camera to the window so people could just see all the people, all the different things other than paying attention to the show going on there. Let's see. Can you see
They're
that? Look at
all
that.
enjoying
Look
each
at that.
other's
Everybody's
company.
having a great time. Look at wave, everybody. You're on camera.
And people
Hi.
ask me why I wear the
Hi,
headphones when you have
everybody.
the
There you
monitors
go.
in here.
I know, exactly. Oh, my Lord in heaven. So, yeah, okay. So that was good. We got a live performance in here.
That's
I think
pretty
it's our first one in this studio. I think.
Since I've been doing it anyway.
Colby, do you remember?
We haven't done a live performance. The only live performance I even remember seeing was the girl that came into the shed.
Rebecca Foster.
Yeah, younger chick.
Yes.
I don't. I'm dude. Names and me.
Rebecca Foster's her name, and music is her game.
She was good.
She was very good. She was in the paper not too long ago too. I
we
believe.
were talking about it. I think.
Yeah.
I purposely left the room so I wasn't caught on camera crying.
What do you mean? You cried?
Well,
there's no crying in podcasting.
Those types of songs always make me cry.
Christmas-
So I just
Christmas
was like,
songs?
I'm gonna go out of the room.
Christmas songs make you cry?
Yeah.
What do you do when Bing Cosby comes on?
Bing Cosby?
Bing
Crosby.
Bing Cosby.
You're going to forgive me on the name.
I did say Crosby though the first time.
No, you didn't. You said Cosby.
I did. I
forgive
think
me on the name.
I think it's my mic. My mic.
I love you.
Talk over me.
I love you, but no.
You're gonna have to. Okay, if I did say Bing Cosby,
You did.
said Bing Cosby.
100%.
Go back. If I did say it.
Hey, you know what? Wait,
get the
hold on
sound
here,
bite.
Colby. I can do that. Look, ready? Here we go. I'm going to go back right now. We're going to listen to the feed. Here
Wait.
we go. Well, here. I'm like a second away from him. Let me just pull back.
Dude, when Bing Cosby comes on. Oh.
There you go.
Well, look at that. Tongue playing games on me.
Let's give it to here. One more time.
Christmas songs make you cry?
Yeah.
What do you do when Bing Cosby comes on?
Bing Cosby?
That has to be a soundbite. You have to make that a soundbite. Bing Cosby.
Bing Cosby.
I should have said Bingo Cosby, and that would have really been
Bing.
Well, I meant to say Bing Crosby.
That's
It's been a long day.
Danny F and K.
I got up this morning, did an hour of dry fire drills, worked out for an hour and a half.
Hey, were you in the Marines?
Well, that has nothing to do with the Marine Corps. I was trying not to even mention it this show.
I know.
I was throwing people for a loop.
That was a shout out to whoever was commenting about that last week.
I still think the best comment last week was the one that said, never underestimate Colby's. Wait, it was something like,
oh
Colby's
my God,
ability
can you
to
shut
take
the door back there, please, Colby? Or somebody take control of that room.
I think that's hallway.
What?
That's bleeding in from the hallway.
I know it's bleeding in from the hallway. God almighty.
Everybody's drunk in here. And
what the flying is going on in this place? All these people just screaming on the top of their lungs.
I feel like I'm at a Motley Crue.
Christmas.
I feel like I'm at a Motley Crue after party in here.
I know.
The best part is you actually saying everything.
I know. I don't even need to because of the but I'm actually saying the words.
Yeah, I know.
Goddamn motherfucking right I am.
Oh God, I did want to look. I didn't say it, but about halfway through, I think the first segment, I wanted to be like, bro, you stressed out right now? The look on your face.
The first segment,
second segment, but really at the end of the first segment, you were just looking like you were trying to get through.
Yes, because you know why? Because it's a live performance, right? So with this wonderful new board that I have,
he's stressed.
I'm able to, they call them snapshots, right? So I can get all my settings and then save it. Okay. So Greg came earlier and we did a sound check and I saved it as a snapshot.
Were you worried you lost it?
No, I was worried that the transition
wouldn't work.
back. No, well, I knew I would go to the snapshot because I played with it before. So I knew that would work. I was worried that coming back into the show's settings would somehow screw up. And so I had the technical...
This board has caused you more stress.
Bro, I tell you what.
Believe me, I'll get used to it and it'll be better.
It's
excuse me.
I was about to make a dirty joke, but I probably shouldn't. We don't want the weird comments in the comment section.
Right. All the links. Yeah.
But
by the way, should we bring in Martin Sheen by now?
I think Marty's ready, dude. He's been just chilling.
Oh, there he is. He's knocking on the door. Right,
I think
right on cue, Martin Sheen.
He was doing Sudoku over here and just kind of waiting for his chance to get on screen.
There is no time.
Sudoku.
Martin Sheen doing Sudoku.
I have told you there is no time for that.
Okay, no time for Sudoku, Mr.
I
Sheen.
have so many questions. If he
There's
ever
no
comes
time.
here,
what?
The number of questions I have for that man.
Well, you'd have to write them down.
I think all the questions I'd have for him would be about Apocalypse Now.
I would have a good deal of questions about that because he had a heart attack when they were doing that.
Yeah, I mean, there's apparently a lot of crazy stuff happened on that set.
Yeah.
And West Wing, another great one.
There's a scene in that show where he shuts down like a woman who is a religious nut, I guess, by like saying quotes from the Bible.
Right, like back at her that disprove what she's saying.
And I use that clip anytime my dad talks to me. I just like start playing it.
Really?
Turn on.
Speaking of clips from the Bible, we got a comment with somebody on Patreon not very pleased with the religious discussion we had last time.
No.
You gonna read it for us?
And it was basic. It was pretty straightforward. It was just wow, lots of incorrect information about the Christian denominations or something like that. And my response was, well, then maybe they should have done a better job at representing themselves to us because these are our lived experiences that we're talking about here. Like we get our ideas from these churches from having gone to these churches and grown up in these churches. We're not,
Were they upset about the Catholic?
No. It was not a discussion. It was just one little comment, and then I just wrote back.
They were just, they're just trolling, dude.
No, I don't think he was. No. I think
they were chumming the water.
First of all, listen, people take their religion very seriously, Colby, and when you can't have an academic or intellectual or, in our case, unintellectual conversation about religion without somebody getting upset. Because, people take it very seriously. And even if you say, I was once a this, but I no longer am because of X, Y, and Z, you're just an apostate or a what do you call it? An apostate. Isn't that the person who leaves the religion or something like that? You're an infidel, So, it doesn't matter that you were harmed by this church or that you were or you got nothing out of it. You didn't get what you I'm not trying to push the person's buttons any further. I'm just saying, like,
Sometimes it's kind of
I
fun
want
to do
to feel a closeness to God. I want to feel a spirituality. I didn't feel it in the Catholic Church.
I'm sorry to
sue me.
I'm sorry to change the subject on you, but Grant just commented Bing Cosby was a Marine, and I couldn't let that one pass by. I thought that was phenomenal.
Bing Cosby was a Marine. Bing Cosby. Of all the names to screw up.
Sergeant Bing Cosby reporting for duty.
All right, listen. Heretic might be the word I was looking for. I don't know. You know what I'm saying. Before we get to Ramon Estevez, let us first bring in. Well, there's several people I want to bring in here, so we're gonna phase them in. First of all, Cameron Marshmallow has been making a ruckus in the back there, so let's bring Cam in now. Come on in, Cam. You can. What did you say? You want to be a deckhand?
It sounded like that, but I think he said he wants.
You out of your mind?
What? What happened?
He said he wants to deck the halls with Matt Calorie, apparently.
Put on number 3 there, Cam. Why do people manhandle that thing? They
I know.
flop it
I
around.
think Cam just smacked it on the desk.
I know. He's just like, you out of your mind? Boom. All right, hi, Cam.
What's
no,
happening?
you got to
What's
talk
happening?
into the microphone. Sit down. Not on that one. That's too tall. Sit on the other stool.
Oh
Push
my
that
God.
by the door.
This
Jesus, Cameron.
So this is what
getting
it's
violent.
Like. This is what it's like in the producer booth. Pretty much the entire show.
This is why I'm glad I'm in here.
Is it?
It's chaos.
I'm in this room.
Well, why don't you go ahead and leave now?
I think the Joker would be pleased with the status of this room. Cam's in here.
All right, Cam.
What's up, Cam?
What's going on?
Will you turn that music off? I can't even hear myself think with that.
All right. Well, I can take care of that. Hold on a
Sounds like
second.
the ringling
I love
brother.
how
Go
you're
ahead.
Matt might
representing
just need to turn up the
Fort
volume in your
McHenry.
headphones because I can hear it.
No, he doesn't want to hear it.
Oh, I can hear him thinking.
Oh. All right, Cam. Go ahead. Tell me what your what's new and exciting with you.
You're subbing.
Yeah.
And you have a long-term sub. You just were telling me this.
Here in Gettysburg?
Yeah.
Good for you, man.
Unfortunately, though, it's in... I mean, not unfortunately, but unfortunately for people like us, it's in science.
And they need help, so I said I'd do it.
Yeah.
So you're a scientist now.
I'm just covering it. Well,
Cameron Einstein.
My first question was, is it
Albert Camstein.
like
You're asking
AP
for
Bio?
I'm asking for it.
No, they came to me and asked if I would cover it till they get the new science teacher in. So I said, sure, I'll do it.
And it's 7th grade general science.
Yeah.
Which is okay.
Do you have your periodic table of elements memorized?
You know what we called that? The OPOTE.
You know what I called it? OPP. Yeah, you know me.
I'm down.
Yeah. Are you? Good. Yeah, me too. So what else, Cam? What else is new?
Working on the book still. It's almost done.
The book deal. What's that?
The book on the swamp dragons.
What do you mean it's almost done? The book or the deal?
The editing's almost completely done.
Now, do you have a deal? Like a publisher?
I guess in a way, but nothing's been.
Lulu.com. You're going to self-publish?
You're out of your mind.
You don't want to self-publish?
Actually, I think that's the way to go.
I think it is too.
I'm
You
about
keep
ready
all
to
the money.
blind you with that light.
Because it's blinding
well,
you.
listen, Cam. If you self-publish anytime that book sells, you get to keep all the money.
All of it.
That's right.
If you get a publisher, a big chunk of every sale you make is going to go to that publisher.
That's right. And they're going to make back all their money first. You know, the $20,000 advance they give you.
Yeah, that it was more like realistically, on a first book, isn't it usually like $1,500?
Right, so you're lucky if you get that. I think it's like, yeah, go ahead,
who's
write it.
editing it?
I'm going to be sending it. They also got some editors.
Oh, so the people who are publishing it have editors?
Yeah.
So this is legit.
Wait, what's the name of the publishing company?
Well, nothing's been put in hard copy. I've talked to them, and they said as soon as it's done, let them know, and for me to email to them.
But who is it?
It's called 35th State. Publisher.
35th State.
Publishing.
Estate or state?
State.
So it's history nerdiness
So what
about
was the
West
35th
Virginia.
state?
It's a West Virginia publisher.
Oh, that makes sense.
35th State.
That
got
makes
it.
sense.
Were you impressed that I knew that?
I am.
Hey.
They were the ones, one guy I know, I told him about what I was working on, and he says, well, when you get it done, send it, we'll look at it, see what you got. So
Right.
I just had to tell them what I was working on. They were already interested.
Yeah.
And so, are you going to? Are there going to be pictures in this book, Cameron? Because I kind of need pictures.
Yeah,
Is there going to be a author's photograph in the back, like of you?
I don't know.
In a suit.
With
you
a
have to wear
tie?
a suit and a tie.
You're not dressing me up.
I think it's time.
Maybe you should wear your
when they get their
uniform.
I gotta get it.
Your reenacting uniform.
I gotta get the book done first before I think of any of that.
Who's Luke Combs? Is that a country singer?
I don't know.
why.
Somebody says, "Wow, they got Luke Combs on AG today." Is that a country singer? Is that
Are they talking about Cam?
They must be saying you look like Luke Combs.
No, I don't.
I gotta Google him. Hold on. I'll see. Let me see.
I'm not red hair.
Okay. All right. Go ahead, Cam.
Go ahead.
You were saying, "Oh my God."
Does it look like Cam?
I mean, from a distance, but not up close. Hey, his wife.
No.
Hey, look at Cam. Wow, Luke Combs.
Just become a famous musician, man.
Yeah.
No.
All right.
He has a
So go
website.
ahead. He has a website.
Oh my gosh, honey.
Do I need to look this guy up now?
Oh, go ahead. I thought he was married to Carrie Underwood for a second there, but it's not.
I'm telling you, it's not. Carrie Underwood.
Every time someone mentions Carrie Underwood, I think of that song. She's got legs.
Debbie Jones has a good point here, Cam. She says self-publishing is not the way to go if you want to be taken seriously.
That sounds like that. I not to be hating on Debbie Jones. I don't mean this to be offensive at all, but that sounds like I need a certain thing to validate me. I think there's a lot of very successful books out there that are taken seriously that are self-published.
Name one.
For one, the David Goggins self-published his book, and that
50 Shades of Grey.
50 Shades of Grey. David Goggins' 50 Shades of Grey.
I think his is 50 Shades of poop.
What?
He has a story where he ran his first 100 miles and pooped himself. But
I can't wait to get that book.
Actually, his book is pretty incredible, though. The guy's story is pretty incredible.
Oh, is that the guy who? He does these videos where he's running and he's telling you how you should live your life. Okay, yeah. I've seen him. Okay,
but his book is self-published. I just heard it on a podcast today.
All right.
And his book is. I mean, it's for the longest time it had to be in the top 10 bestsellers. I don't know if New York Times top 10 bestsellers, but it had to be up there. It's sold insane amounts of copies. You said 50 Shades of Grey is self-published?
I believe so. That was like
it was a fanfic for Twilight.
Was it really?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Get out. I had no clue. Well,
and when people came up to the bookstore to get...
Are you messing with me? I feel like now I don't know. Now, because there's no vampires from what I understand. I've never read the book. But
there's no vampires.
Yeah, I don't understand. That's a great point, though. I don't understand how that's fan fiction for
they took
Twilight.
The vampire stuff out.
So, but who are the characters?
Yeah, who are they based
What's
on?
the connection to
How did
Twilight?
they get on all this?
It's just based
West
on
Virginia. The vampires of West Virginia.
Their
you know the
relationship together.
Whose relationship?
The dominant partner as
is
and
it
the
like shadows
the dominant.
It shadows the relationship
partner
in
and
Twilight.
Wait. Hold on, Cole. Let her explain here. I'm confused.
Type of thing.
Is it any of the characters from the Twilight
No.
movie?
The names are changed to protect the innocent.
I guess there is bi.
And you can't. I think they've determined that L.E. James is a guy, but could not publish. Using
I thought it was a woman.
No, I think they determined that it was actually a guy.
It was a guy.
I mean,
They don't
double
actually
check
know
me.
who it is.
No, for a long time they didn't.
So it's a guy masquerading as
He has
a
a
woman.
woman.
His nom de plume was
Is a
woman's name.
Mm-hmm. E.L. James.
Interesting.
But-
All I know is that was Cindy. Did you read that?
I can't hear a word you're saying. So what?
Did you read 50 Shades of Grey?
Yes.
You did.
Yeah.
Everybody read that book. I mean, not
I
everybody, but every woman I know read that book.
I just know it's kind
Did
of.
I not just
softcore
say that
porn.
I didn't? Am I not a woman you know?
Up until I met you, every woman I knew read that book.
I think every woman I knew also read Twilight.
I never read Twilight.
What is the allure of it? Move closer to Colby's mic.
It's steamy
The
sex
allure
scenes.
Of 50 Shades of Grey.
Move closer to Colby's mic.
Is it like publicly accepted porn? Is that what?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's what it is?
I mean, essentially, yeah. It's a love story.
Uh-huh.
When you say love,
Love
what are
story.
you air quoting there. What's the second meaning?
Hugging. There you go.
What'd you say? Hugging?
Lots of hugging.
Lots of hugging.
Oh, okay.
But
I thought you said.
He's a dominant.
That's what she said.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Did you just say he's a dom?
Yeah.
I mean, you know the slang.
Wait,
You
he's
sure
a
you didn't
what?
read it?
He's a dominant.
Oh, dominant. Okay.
And, she's being initiated into the culture.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, great. That sounds wonderful.
I worked at Borders. This is the reason I know all of this.
All right. Very good.
Okay.
Very good. All right, Cameron, now tell me anything new and exciting in your world. Have you proposed yet?
Oh
This is not a question you ask online.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I know he has plans to do it on Christmas Eve. Oh no.
No.
Dude, now you better go get a ring because she's gonna be expensive.
No, now I'm gonna walk out
No,
again.
I'm just teasing.
Janelle, turn off the radio.
I'm teasing.
You better be.
It's Thanksgiving. Oh no! No, it's not. He's not. No. I'm just busting his balls. I'm sorry, busting his balls. Okay, so no, really, but tell me what exciting things have you got going on now? The fall is here. You're substitute teaching. You're a science teacher now. You're going to be doing experiments on the Bunsen burners and blowing up the
hope
classrooms.
Not.
Hopefully
That
not.
would be my most terrifying thing.
Yeah, that would.
When I was subbing, I did do a science, but it was AP physics. And I remember sitting there going, guys, I failed this class in high school, so obviously we're not going to be learning anything
My teacher,
today.
my teacher said desk on fire when I had that in high school, general physics.
He set the desk on fire in physics?
Yeah, he put some liquid on the table and set the whole
Not
thing on fire.
chemistry.
No, it was chemistry. Sorry,
Okay.
chemistry.
Physics is a little
And then somebody,
I did learn that.
Then we got to talk about sound. You see the event happen before you hear it. And
Yeah.
The kid said, "I don't believe that." He took us outside and took a ruler to the far end of the football field and started hitting a sign. And then you could hear it then on the other side about a second later. He just did it to prove
the theory of the traveling of sound.
Yeah, the traveling of sound.
Interesting.
That light moves faster.
Speaking of sound, you want to hear some sounds?
I don't want to hear nothing on that keyboard. 'Cause I don't trust what you're going to play.
You already heard these the other day.
They good ones?
Yeah, no, hold on. Let me just do something here.
Am I going to take my headphones off?
No,
Is
no,
this
no.
going to blow out
No,
my eardrum?
no,
I just found the off switch. You start doing something, I'm going to hit the off switch.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck finding the off switch again after I do that and I hit the lock. All right,
Whoa.
now. What, Colby?
I said Matt doesn't even know where the bleep switch is. How are you gonna find the off?
So,
it's right here in front of me.
As everybody saw in the beginning of the show, I went down to Fort Shenandoah for the North-South Skirmish Association. Actually, it was a Battle of Gettysburg podcast event that Jody Wilson put on, and Casey Turbin had some extra tickets, and he invited Cindy and I, and we went down. And I brought my recorder down to get some sound effects for the narrative episodes, because I really want some artillery sound effects. And so I said, can I put the recorder down by the target?
Oh, dang.
And they're
Okay.
like, yeah, sure. So I set the recorder up.
Did
I had
they
about.
aim for the recorder?
I would have.
Yeah, I know you would have. You have no respect for
I would
people
have
and
been
their property.
really, really, really nervous about this.
No, because the guy's like, yeah, what you want to do is you want to go 10 feet back and 10 feet over, and that'll give you a good sound.
Oh, okay. That's nice that
Because
they
they've
know
done
that.
this. Yeah, they've done it before. Well, they did it for the Adams County Historical Society. He was part of that for the Caught in the Crossfire.
Inside the thing. Okay.
Yep. And I think something else. Anyway, so I go down and I recorded it, and I got to tell you, I was surprised actually that I got like clean.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, and I'm gonna play. There's 6 of them.
Okay.
Okay. The first 3 are from a Parrott gun, and they increased the charge with each shot. So these are not full service round. I think the last one might be a full service round, or maybe not. I think it's just the first 3 that I took because I have like 12 of them.
Okay.
And then the last 3 are going to be from a smoothbore. And what astonishes me
They
is
sound different.
well, not only does it sound different, but like it sounds as if the smoothbore is actually traveling faster than the rifle, which can't be.
Because
but
of
Can I make a guess on how, like?
Well, I don't know the answer, so go ahead.
Well, to you, because you were there. And you've already heard this audio you're getting ready to play us. But does the smoothbore sound scary? Would you say it sounds scarier?
Because it moves slower.
No, it moves faster. It sounds like it moves faster. It's scarier because you can't tell the difference between the report and the impact.
But is the tone higher pitch or lower pitch than the parrot?
I think it's slightly low. Let's listen, okay? Let's go to the parrot gun here.
Let's go to the audio.
Let's go to the audio tape. Here we go to the parrot gun first. Let me make sure my levels are up here.
Fair warning to everybody listening. You may want to turn on them.
No, it's not that. No. So these are untreated. So this is right out of the recorder. There's no EQ, no compression, no anything added to it. This is how it sounded as soon as I got it out of the recorder. Are we ready?
Yes.
Are we set?
Yes.
Are we ready to go?
Fire!
Oh my God, you scared the hell out of me. Here we go. This is what I did is I put them all together. And here we go.
I'm not dressing as Santa Claus. No.
Just teasing you, Cameron. All right, here we go. Ready? This is it for series.
Osgersman brought us.
No. Okay, now we really are
you
going.
play
I
it?
just wanted to...
I'm going to take a ball back to that
remember,
sound
don't worry, you're
system.
going to get a plug now. Remember, we have that agreement. All right, here we go. Here's the first shot. Nope. Sorry, hold on. Let me do it again. I hit the wrong thing. Okay.
Oh,
Did you hear that? One more time.
Oh.
Oof.
Can you imagine that coming at you? Oh my God.
You hear how that when it actually makes the impact and it does that snap?
Yeah.
It's that snap that you will feel in that. I mean, now granted, I've never been shot at by a cannon, but with
bullets.
Yeah, with bullets and IDF, indirect fire mortars and stuff. That is what gets you the most. Is that because that'll buzz in your ear. That you can you kind of tell what I'm talking about?
I know what you're saying. I hear exactly. Yeah,
the slaps the
slap before you hear the debris fall.
Bro, it'll get you.
Oof. All right, here's another one. They sound very similar, but if you listen, they're slightly different. Almost sounds like a bass drum.
All right, what's the third one?
All right, the third one, same thing, a parrot gun. It's just a little bit more of a charge.
You can
tell that.
Moving. That was moving fast. You can.
Yeah.
So here's the one before. And then here's the third one.
That one sounds fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Now I know. Now imagine
and this is
a dozen of those coming at you,
or more than a dozen.
Is this an exploding shell or is
no? These are just solid shots made out of zinc.
And see, I would not have done this.
Here's another one. Here we go.
Bonfire.
No, just kidding. Cameron, relax.
Are you getting ready to do the smoothbore now?
Now we're into the smoothbore. Okay.
All right.
Let me turn this down just in case.
Dude, you got to do it again.
Okay, here we go. You hear it?
It's deeper. That's slower though.
Yeah.
You can tell.
You can tell that sounds to me like there's less time between the report and the impact. Listen, here's the faster parrot, right? Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I don't have this perfect. Okay. Bam. Okay. Now listen. Here's the smoothbore. But you.
It's. I think there's a few reasons why it's going to sound like that. One, I think because the round is moving faster on the parrot, it's generating more sound, right? So you're going to have a lot more sound surrounding that. I know it sounds like there's a delay.
Yeah.
But if you
that was good. Do that again.
If you listen close though, on the smoothbore, I would bet if you put them into an audio program, I bet they're actually not that far.
No,
because let me finish my thoughts.
Go ahead.
Because there's not as much noise of it coming out of the barrel. You get more of the noise, like you get that first, boom, but then there's there's a little bit of silence, and then there's that. You get the last snap of it
on the smoothbore.
Yeah.
Well, so that's interesting you say that because I had these in my editor first, and there is virtually no visible difference on the smoothbore. I'll have to show you later. It's really weird.
And when we say moving slower, I mean we're talking by fractions of a second
right.
slower, right?
Oh yeah.
So but you can tell when you play the smoothbore, the tone of the smoothbore is at a lower pitch.
Yeah, it's lower.
Yeah.
And that is a slower moving round.
All right, here's the second smoothbore.
Yeah, dude, for sure. That's.
I mean, honestly, it doesn't matter because they're both going to kill you.
Yeah, exactly. And here's the last one. Now, yeah, that's the last smoothbore. Listen.
It sounds like your recorder was almost peaking out on that one.
No, I had the there's a pad that you can go down 20 decibels. But listen,
you hear the initial boom, like
there is no initial boom. This is that's what I'm saying. If you look in the editor, with the smoothbore ones, with each one, the what little gap there was between the report and the impact gets smaller and smaller, and that last one is just one sound. It's the weirdest thing.
And I think that's I think you can attribute that to it moving slower, right? So the sound has
less time to get to you.
less time for that delay, right? Whereas if
it's
the round
Cameron's
is moving faster,
pencil on the goalpost situation.
right? Like if the round is moving faster, so like faster means that sound has a greater length of time from shot to impact to make up for, because it's trying
Acoustic
to catch
shadow.
up to the round. No, it's not.
No, it's not acoustic shadow.
But just based on like really, if you want to know
0.0.
if you really want to know like speed wise, the thing you're really listening for is the tone, because they're comparable, right? You're comparing they're both cannons.
Yeah.
I would imagine they're shooting very similar sized rounds. I know they're not the same.
Roughly.
I know the Parrott gun is different than a Napoleon, for instance. But that being said, they're in the same ballpark. So what you're listening for is the tone of the round. Like if the tone is deeper, that one's moving slower. It's either that or the round is much larger than the Parrott round. Do you know what I'm? Is that making sense?
Yeah.
But usually, if the round is much larger, it's going to be moving slower anyways. Because
I think they were roughly about the same diameter, about like 3 inches ish around that area. It was a 6-pounder, Cam. Do you know what the diameter of a 6-pounder is?
It doesn't come straight to me.
Okay, that's all right. That's all right. I mean, it's not coming to me either.
I would not have lasted.
In the war?
You'd have done fine.
Nope.
No, I don't think I would have either. I don't think I would have. Well, anyway, so there you go. That was awesome. Thanks to Jody for putting that together, and thanks for them letting me put my recorder down there. Yes, Cameron Marshmallow.
Don't you ever do
That's
that.
your middle name.
No, it's not.
You said it's Cameron M. Mallow.
Cam, you gotta lean back, buddy.
Yeah, lean back, buddy.
Is it Martin?
Cameron Martin Mallow.
Is it
Melvin?
Martinsburg.
Nope.
Cameron Martinsburg Mallow.
Start with an M.
Morgantown.
It does start with M. No.
Cameron Morgantown Mallow. Mooresville.
Marcus.
Wait, what town do you live in? Moorfield. Cameron Moorfield Mallow.
Nope.
No?
Cameron Manchurian candidate Mallow.
Milton.
All right. Nope. I'm just going to end this. Michael.
Michael.
You ruined
That's
it. I had
boring.
the best one coming, too.
What was the best one?
Cameron Munchie Mallow.
There you go.
Nope.
There it
All
is.
right.
Michael.
All right.
Dun, dun.
All right. So,
well, go ahead.
as we were talking about,
I
just got to point out, I loved the campfire Saturday night.
Oh, my God. Thank you for bringing that up. And actually, I was going to bring that up during the news, but go ahead.
But because since we were on artillery.
Explain it to people because not everybody knows.
We got taught about Pickett's chart. The whole thing was
Where
over.
were we?
Children's Museum of Gettysburg.
That's right. The Rupp House.
At the Rupp House.
Uh-huh. And we were sitting out on the lawn.
At the side yard.
Around a fire pit.
Everybody, I know you don't care about this, but I made my very first fire. And it worked. Yeah. And I was so proud.
Okay. It was great.
I got a fire ready to go.
I'm going home.
Listen, no, it was a great fire. Well, I have one request for next time.
More
Make
wood.
it hotter.
See, here's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it was my first fire.
Understood. Hey, you said that wood was from an old barn.
Yeah.
Right? But it was like the timbers they would use as beams because it still had bark on it and stuff. But that was like some hard wood. I was watching that burn and it was not.
Yeah.
You would think it would be really old and
That's
dry
why
and it
Dad
would just
had it.
go up. But man, that took a long time to burn.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Cameron, go ahead.
So, since you was doing the cannon fire, during the talk, we got talk about the cannonade.
Yes, we did.
We got talking about what troops would have been sent in to exploit the breakthrough that was made by Pickett's
That
men.
was an interesting
The second
part.
wave.
I like that. The second wave. We never hear about the second wave.
And then, of course, we got talking about stuff, researching that's going on, like with the battle. Of course, I ended up talking a little bit.
I
Sharing
think
some
they call
stuff.
that monopolizing the conversation. Go ahead.
It was fun, though.
It was
a lot of fun.
We had a great time.
Did you guys talk about the swamp dragons?
We
No.
not a lot. No, it was more about Cameron's
Project.
Other project I'm working on.
He's making a solar system diorama in a
volcano.
No.
And
For his science class.
yeah, for the science class. No,
I wish
tell
we
him-
could. I just wish we could. It would have been quieter. I don't know how many times I saw that a couple of those teenagers driving their trucks around having
So
to
that's
ram.
the problem
were
with
annoying.
being on Baltimore Street at night.
You sound like a 60-year-old man, Cam.
No, but it was.
Well,
annoying.
when you're trying to talk,
Those damn teenagers driving the truck.
damn kids and your rock'em sock'em robot and
Having all the fun that they should be having when
Yeah.
they're that age.
Right,
Well,
that I wish I could be having now.
The fun part about it was that was all Ralph. That was
What?
all Ralph. The idea, Ralph Siegel.
Oh.
He called me and he said, I want to do a fire pit. And he had talked to another establishment that will remain nameless. And they were going to charge $250 per person.
For a fire pit?
For a fire pit cigar thing.
Oh my god.
And he was like, nope. So he called me and he's like, Bethany, I want to do this. You know how he is.
Yeah.
And so I said, okay. And then I had to convince my boss to let me do it.
It would be can we do it again? Because I thought it was you thought it was a great time, right, Cam?
Yeah,
And
I
Cindy,
always-
you were there. What'd you think, Cindy?
It was great.
It was great. You loved it.
What I want to do is a series of them.
Okay.
So we could either do it at Rupp.
Okay.
And people, if you want to chime in on the chat and let me know what you
let's
think.
hear people on the chat.
Do them at Rupp in the side yard at night, obviously, or at Spangler at night. Or do a combination thereof. And my hope is to have people sponsor them so that they can be free, so I can pay for the guide. But the hope is to just kind of have a topic and very casual, sit around, kind of like AG.
like we do
shows.
the Ask a Guides.
Mhm.
I will tell you, if you're allowed to do it again, Addressing Gettysburg will sponsor one of them.
Oh.
Hey, I've been trying to get you to come out do one at my place for I don't know how many years now. You won't do it.
Do one what?
At your house?
What at your
Where
house?
my campfire site is. I got
Cameron,
benches
do you
and everything.
understand? You don't want people knowing where you live. I'm
buddy,
protecting you.
That's a bad idea there.
I'm not going to bring the audience to your house. I mean, God
This
bless
is a
you all,
public
but
place.
like, I don't know who's going. I don't want somebody to fillet you one night while you're sleeping.
Oh my God, no.
Right. We
So
don't
they'll
want
just
that.
come to the Children's Museum and do it.
I'll come to your house. We'll sit in camp. In fact, I want you to help me build my fire pit in my house.
I'm having one tomorrow, Saturday night.
Can't make it.
Saturday night. There's a lot going on.
There is.
Saturday
I already got-
Dude, you had that one ready to go.
So,
yeah.
what was I going to say about this?
Bonfire.
Oh, the other person who was there. Yeah, right. Bonfire. The other person who was there that offered to sponsor, and I thought this was very interesting because I learned something new. The professional indoor football team out of Harrisburg,
Oh, I didn't
the
know that was
general
still a thing.
manager
Okay.
of that was there.
At your at the campfire?
At the campfire, and he looked at me and he goes, we're looking for local events to sponsor, and he gave me his card and he said, call me, and we would love to sponsor one.
Give me his card.
It's in my car.
Make a photocopy of it.
That's
Did he
dangerous.
leave
Let him
early?
have it.
No, he did not. He stayed till the bitter end.
Oh, so he was there with us.
Yeah, he was there with the smaller group that stayed to talk about the logistics of such a thing.
Okay.
And he was very sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder, where was he sitting?
Right next to Les for a good portion of the
Wait,
night.
was it the guy I was talking to walking out?
I don't know.
No, he's from Texas.
Well, he was from somewhere else.
Wait, what?
What?
He was the guy who was in the movie. He played the The drum?
Yeah, he was the drummer boy.
Who's sitting next to Ralph? Yeah. Oh, Les early
Les
on,
was
and then
there.
Les
He was
got
right
up.
beside
Yeah.
me one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, at that point in time.
Oh, that guy, huh?
Yeah.
Cameron, everybody wants to be next.
Huh.
You're like Gettysburg's most popular star.
Yeah.
I know you really are, Cameron. No, Cam. No, you're being modest.
Don't pull up this modest personality.
That's
out of
right.
Blue. Now that we're talking,
That's
about
right.
it.
Yeah,
You walk
so-
in a room and you command the room.
You have a commanding presence.
Well, hijack, but whatever. Yeah.
Potato.
So yeah, that gentleman offered to sponsor. So I think we have something going here. I
Wow.
just, need to
I
look
didn't
at
know
the
they still had.
logistics.
I didn't know indoor football was still a thing. and
Apparently, it's
that
a
would be a
new
wonderful sponsor of Addressing Gettysburg. A lot of people like indoor things.
Yeah.
Sir.
The Harrisburg Stampede.
The Harrisburg Stampede. That's a nod to our cattle culture here.
Yeah, the large blooming cattle culture.
It's a nod to it being held at the original
farm show.
The Charm Farm Show.
The Sharmfo.
The Sharmfo.
Well, everybody's just dropping.
We're
over the
gonna
words
go to
today.
the Sharmfo.
You
Y'all
and
hear
Bing
about-
Cosby
Bing-
are gonna go to the
Bing
Sharmfo.
Cosby.
My boyfriend Bing.
Retired.
Bing Cosby. Let me see if, let's see here. McNair says, self-publishing, for the most part, gives the impression you couldn't get a legit publisher because the work isn't up to standard. A lot seem to suffer from lack of good editing. And I want to say, Cameron, that I think McNair is correct there. I think
I never said I was going to.
well, good. I'm glad that you agree to that. Then yeah.
Are they? Jesus Christ!
I'm sorry.
That reaction was priceless.
I'm
though.
sorry. I didn't
You
mean
should
to
try to
scare
do
you.
that more and more.
How about frame that photo and put it up out here on the wall?
So I take back what I said earlier. You probably wouldn't have done that well. If that scared you.
Well, and the other thing, and somebody makes this point, but I remember who. The other thing with self-publishing, Cam, is then it's on you to do the promotion.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
listen,
that's-
if anybody could self-promote, though, dude.
He
could walk in.
Cameron Michael Mallow.
He could walk into a dentist office and have those people listening to him talk about his book almost within the second he walked in the
Cameron,
door.
I'm
and
not-
they wouldn't be able to get out of it. They
Yeah.
would you
Have
would
to
probably
listen.
be the best salesman ever, Cam. Now that I think about it. Like you don't deviate from what you want to talk about.
whether you want to or not.
That is true. He is a runaway train.
Never
going back. Wrong way on a one-way track. Feels like I should be getting somewhere. Somehow I'm neither here nor there. Runaway train tearing up the tracks.
Don't go on American Got Talent, please. I'll break my TV calorie.
Play him the
What
song.
about my singing? It was fabulous.
You might make it to the
Play him the song he
semifinals.
sang for Veronica's
he
last
just
day.
said. He just said.
Where is that? Go ahead.
Oh.
Keep talking.
Emptied my kazoo.
No.
I was talking about the one Matt sang.
Yeah.
It took me until halfway through the song to realize it was him.
He does really well with switching his voice up sometimes.
Yeah, I don't want to seriously sing.
My favorite's when you do Jersey stuff, man. You flip on that Jersey accent, especially when you're imitating a woman from Jersey. My favorite. It's my favorite.
Did you when I do my mom's impression?
Basically, yeah. That's what I imagine.
Yeah, that's basically.
Poor Mama Calorie.
Oh, she's fantastic. I like to tease her because it's the opposite of the way she really is. She's so excited about coming down for the premiere. She's going to see Bruce Boxleitner. She's so excited.
We're going to have to talk about this because if I have one more time when Bruce Boxleitner comes into town and Mark doesn't
Didn't
see
you just
him,
hear the show?
I might actually
come to the thing on Sunday night. Bring Ezra. We're going to dance. Bo's going to do the Brinkman shuffle.
Ezra has RSV.
Do you always say...
Oh, he won't have it on that night. What?
Do you always say Sunday?
Sunday. Yeah, Sunday night. Only for Sundays, though. Never. Monday is Monday, Tuesday. All the rest are day, but Sunday is Sunday.
How do I
say
goodbye to what
Where's that music coming
from?
What music?
The good times
What do you think of it, Cam?
that made us laugh.
You couldn't tell that was Matt?
No, I didn't have it up. Go
Speak
ahead.
for yourself.
I turned it down.
Thought we get
Well, stop slamming my microphone on the table.
That's interesting.
But forever's gone away.
Was that all auto-tune?
Yes.
Hey, now wait a minute.
It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday.
You really threw the slur word accent on there on that. Yesterday.
Oh, I had to soul it up. Now wait, why do you pick it up after I take it off of mute?
You know you're
manhandling that thing.
Man. Gentle hands.
Yes.
You know.
Got like ham hock hands there.
You remember Mighty Ducks when he has them dribbling eggs with their hockey sticks? Light hands, baby. Light hands.
There you go.
That's what we're going for.
A little dabble do ya. A little dabble do ya. Hey, you know what time it is?
Is it time for news?
It's time for news. You know why?
Because it's getting late.
And I'm hungry. Are you hungry?
I'm starving.
I'm starving too.
And
So
I
we're
know,
gonna just.
And I know some news too.
All right. Well, then can we wait for the news?
All right, we're gonna try the.
We're gonna try the serious one
the
this time.
serious one, but I timed it out. I don't know if it'll work.
All right, here we go.
And now, all the news that's fit to print.
Sorry.
And a good deal that's not.
Tell me when to go.
You ready?
Our top story today: the government gets its act together and passes a budget. Ugh. DG hopes to make the town get merry and bright for the holidays. Dedication Day moves inside and saves us all from pneumonia. All this and more in AG Today's News for Thursday, November 16th, 2023.
Bravo.
Okay.
Phenomenal.
All right.
Thank you.
That was a pretty good first attempt for sure.
Bravo. I was really digging.
I talked
every,
too fast.
Every time you were waiting for the next part to come, like you'd hear that doon doon. She would do this. Look, Matt.
Right.
She's doing this with her hands.
She's raising the roof.
Yeah, dude.
Do it. Try one more time.
Now,
One more. Let's practice.
That's fit to
Okay,
print.
I'll talk slower.
And a good deal that's not. With AG Today's lead anchor, Bethany Hindling.
Our top story: the government gets its act together and passes a budget. DG hopes to get the town get merry and bright for the holidays. Dang it. Dedication Day moves inside and saves us all from pneumonia. See, I'm not doing long enough. All this and more in AG's news for Thursday, November 16th, 2023. You're going to have to shorten the thing.
Wait, what if you did it? Can I try it?
It was a pace.
No.
It's just your pacing. You just got to.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah,
I
you
got
just
to work
gotta
on the
slow
pacing.
down.
Okay, no, you're not going to try because you'll do it better than me, and I don't.
No,
care.
no, no. I don't know if I can.
No, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. We're not doing
All right,
it.
try it one more time.
No, I'm not.
And now, all the news that's fit to print. And a good deal that's not.
Just slower.
AG Today's lead anchor, Bethany Hindling.
Our top story: the government gets its act together and passes a budget.
That was good.
DG hopes to get the town merry and bright for the holidays. Dedication Day moves inside and saves us all from pneumonia.
Getting better.
All this and more in AG's Today's News for Thursday, November 16th, 2023.
So listen, I have a tip here.
Oh God, here we go.
Yes,
Now we get
yes.
critique.
No critique.
No,
because
tipping.
you actually are the person that made me think of this tip.
Okay.
You were joking around and you went real slow at the beginning, but you know how like old school news anchors would be like, this evening, and then they would go into their fast.
Make love to
spiel.
your voice.
Like they go slow, then they go fast, and then they'll randomly go slow again, and then they'll go fast again.
Can I try it? I'm not trying to show you up. I just want to know if I can do it. I really have never tried
I
this
don't
before.
think you could.
Well,
You're not going to be
next,
able to read
Cameron.
my writing. That's the
No.
problem.
All right, here we go.
You're
Ready?
too busy bawling about being
It's the numbers at the
name
top.
in the credit.
I got you.
Cam,
Okay,
did you
thank
just say a sentence or was that gibberish?
It was English.
No, you're too busy from planning the calendar.
No, you're too busy
No.
complaining about your name in credits of a movie.
Oh, please.
I wanted to ask you.
You would complain if your names weren't in the credit either, Cameron.
Matt, I wanted to ask you though on that subject.
Yeah.
How does it feel that probably the most important day of your life is like something Bo doesn't even remember?
The one day I've been holding on to for 2 years. There's no
And
evidence
he's
of it.
And he's like, how am I supposed to remember that?
All right, ready? Here we go. Let's try this. I'm not going to
You're
do
not
the
going to
whole
be
thing.
able to read my writing.
No, I can read your writing. It's very nice. Here we go.
And now, all the news that's fit to print. And a good deal that's not. With AG Today's lead anchor, Bethany.
Our top story, the government gets its act together and passes a budget. Destination Gettysburg hopes to get the town merry and bright for the holidays. Dedication Day moves inside and sweats us all from holidays. And all this and more on AG Today's news for November 16th, 2023.
That noise at the end, though, man. I mean, good God.
Slow
So
motion.
did you notice? Now, this is unfair because Matt is a musician, and it's a rhythm thing. He's just staying on
Colby.
beat with the rhythm.
Colby.
Yeah.
But that's all it is. You have to, like...
Did you ever see
I got
I Love
rhythm. Who could
Lucy?
ask for? Yes. Oh,
And-
so this is the bonbon scene.
This is on all of her singing things.
Oliver singing.
You know how she tries to sing.
all
and
of her singing.
I thought I was going to say, any relation to Oliver Stone?
I was thinking Oliver Twist.
No, when she sings,
Cousin Oliver.
that's about how I sound when I sing.
I don't,
Wait, who are we talking about?
Yeah, I don't know
Lucille
Lucy that
Ball,
well.
when she sings in this, she's like,
Oh,
you know,
right,
and
right.
That's kind of how I sing.
Got it.
Yeah.
Is it a tone thing or a rhythm
You'll get
thing?
it. It's no. Don't worry about it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I
Start
just
the
suck.
news now,
That's what it is.
Bethany. Here we have
Okay,
news.
so
Now
I
we
do have an
news.
update on Ward 1 Borough Council. It is hot in here.
It is
I am like
balls ass hot. BAH. Cam, open that door, please, and spin around so we get some circulation. God,
Cameron.
Cameron, take them off gently. Oh my God. The hell is the matter with you?
I just took it off.
You broke
You're
my
lucky
eardrum.
I've got 2 more of those.
Okay, so anyway, an update on Ward 1 Borough Council election.
Yeah.
Kirsten Demp lost. Now they counted the provisional ballots.
God.
Wait, is this the lady?
Yes.
All right.
And they had 2 more provisional ballots. They only had 2 provisional ballots.
And she lost.
And she lost both of those.
Perfect.
And so thank you to whoever that was.
Yeah.
So Peter Bales is now the new borough councilman
Peter
by 3
Bales.
votes.
You know, I got to tell you something. I know this isn't the same guy, but back in the 90s, my friends and I went to a comedy club in West Orange, New Jersey. Can't remember the name of it. It wasn't Caroline's. It was something else. But we went there to see a comedy show, and one of the comedians, his name was Peter Bales.
Cameron,
And
good
he,
man.
thank you, Cameron, good boy. And he made a joke about how, you know, his name is often confused for balls. And so he would say, you know, I'd go to a restaurant, and the maitre d' would come out and go, balls, party of 2. And it was funny. I'm sure this isn't the same Peter Bales, but anyway, congratulations to him, and thank you, Jeebus. Thank you, Jesus. We don't have to deal with, somebody. This is just a happy day here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Woo! Da 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 da. Wow, that was quite the.
What's he yapping about?
I don't know.
I don't think he has.
Oh
the,
my goodness!
I don't think he can
Yeah.
do it. I don't
I wish you said that on camera. Oh man!
And
What
it's
do you
hot.
say?
You put the hot water in.
He put hot water in, and then she splashed it
Yeah.
up. Her water thing ejaculated all over her, and
Jesus Mary.
oh my God! And it's hot water. You
It's
put hot
hot water.
Why would you use the hot water? You're trying to scald her?
No.
Like she's that old lady at McDonald's with the coffee?
No.
Oh my God! Are you all right? Do you need to go to the doctor?
It wasn't hot.
All right, let's start again. Oh no! Wait, that wasn't.
It's
really falling apart.
I know.
It's just
One more
piss
time.
warm.
And now,
I am
No, I'm
not
just
doing
kidding.
it
I'm
again.
kidding. I'm
Good
kidding.
night,
No,
nurse.
we're done. We're done.
Okay.
All right.
Of a movie.
What a.
God, Cameron.
You know, I gotta say something. Yesterday, I'm in here. I got this. I'm sorry, but this is. We'll get there eventually. So look, Monday, right? Me and Jen Murray are gonna have a JFK show because it's the 60th anniversary of his assassination.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
And so we're gonna do a live stream, and she's gonna take it's not like a debate. It's more of we're discussing things like a point counterpoint type of thing.
Back and to the left.
That'd be a debate.
Right. And we're gonna go on. Hold on, Cameron. Will you wait? Let the maestro. Oh. This is what a kindergarten teacher feels like. So anyway, so I'm going to take the side of Oswald did it. She's going to take the side of the conspiracy theorists, and we're going to hash them out and see if they're believable, right? So I'm in here. Look, where is it? Oh, Cindy's got it in her purse. I'm out here printing out like 50-page reports that like scientists did about, ballistics and this and that and the other thing and heads and brain matter and all this stuff, right? Bullets. And Cameron what are you saying? What is your take? What's your prediction?
He thinks he's going to get reelected?
I say you're going to get schooled.
You think Kennedy's going to get reelected? You think I'm going to get schooled?
Yeah.
Now, how can you school somebody when what you're arguing is fantasy and I'm arguing? So in other words, Jen is arguing fantasy. It's a conspiracy theory. I'm arguing fact, evidence-based fact. She has nothing. She has an Oliver Stone movie.
Except like people's gut feelings and stuff.
Gut feelings, please.
Well, I'm just saying both sides the one side, yes, it's fact, but the other side is interesting also to hear.
Interesting is not fact.
Meaning he can't get schooled.
And if you look at that whole time frame, there's a lot of questions about that time in our country's history.
Yes, of course. There's a lot of questions about any time in our nation's history.
Especially that time.
As long as people are involved.
Why especially that time?
Yeah, Cameron.
Elaborate.
What are you, anti-60s-ish?
No, it's just how many movies have been directed back to they have little sound bites in their movies about JFK. You got the movie called The Rock with Nicolas Cage and Sean Connery.
All right. So this is the other thing.
Wait.
I'm back there, Colby, where you are, and I am.
Was he
I'm
talking
editing
about
together.
The Rock?
Hold it, Colby. This is a convoluted story. I need you to pay attention. So. I'm out there. I'm scouring the internet for news footage for the Zapruder film, different versions, like slowed down, enhanced versions of the Zapruder, all this stuff on YouTube. Right? I'm trying to put together video supplements for this show on Monday. Okay, I have very, very limited free time to be working on this between now and Sunday, and so I'm like, Monday, thank you. And so I need to get this done. Cam is in there, and so I'm, you're doing JFK? Yeah, doing JFK. You're going to lose. You're going to lose. And he's like, well, hold on. Let me see. Did you ever see this? And he pulls up a scene in The Rock. The movie The Rock.
Absolutely. For those of you that don't know, has literally nothing to do with JFK. It's about Alcatraz. and Navy SEALs and Nicolas Cage breaking into Alcatraz.
But the ending of it.
What does that have to do with JFK?
But wait, no. But that's the thing. It's got nothing to do with JFK.
0.
And so
point.
It's
no. It has nothing. All it did. The last line of the movie is, "Hey, honey, you want to know who killed JFK?
Lee Harvey Oswald. That's who."
Thank you. That's exactly who.
Marine Corps marksmanship.
0.
But I had to sit through a 3.5 minute scene, 3.5 minutes that I couldn't work
to hear
at.
To hear that one line.
And then what was the other one, Kim?
Another Nicolas Cage movie.
Yeah, love Nicolas Cage. This kid.
Is he gonna bring Con Air into this?
National
Treasure 2.
Book of Secrets.
When they find the book and they're going through it, and you see a page in about JFK,
and they're going through the book real quick, and Riley says, "Ooh, JFK assassination," and Nicolas Cage says, "There isn't any time. We don't have time." And that was I had to sit through 2.5 minutes to get to that one line.
No time.
My point is how much stuff has been made over the years that goes back to that moment.
You could have just said that.
And how much
it would have saved 25 minutes. No, listen, I'm teasing you, Cameron. You know I'm teasing.
You're doing a downright good job of it.
I know I'm pretty good at teasing. What can I say?
So in the news.
All right, so go ahead. What else is in the news?
The big top story. The U.S. Senate actually voted last night.
Go ahead. This is for the end. Please, don't let me distract you. We'll never get done.
It voted last evening 87-11 to approve a temporary government funding into next year. Now, it was split into two things, and that's a problem because then that means we're going to have the possibility of two shutdowns, one on January 19th and the other on February 2nd. But you never know what's going to happen. Now, the only thing that hasn't happened yet that I've seen, and if somebody on the chat can correct me, that Biden hasn't signed it yet.
They probably couldn't wake him up from his nap.
Well, yeah, he has to sign it.
I'm saying
So wait, he does have to sign it?
Yeah.
I thought that's only for laws. This is a law?
Well, it's a
because Congress controls.
But
I don't care.
He has to sign it.
I don't care. I don't know. I don't know. I don't care.
Yeah, he does have to sign it.
Okay,
He's probably in the White House right now going, oh, where's my pen? Come on, man. Where's my pen? Come on, man.
What? I need to sign it with one of those things. What do you call it? What do you call it? Give me one of those. Yeah.
But this means that anything that is happening for Dedication Day and Remembrance Day can actually happen.
For people that bad at
Visit.
So in other words, because we have this, what is it? A continuing resolution? Is that what this is? There's no threat to any Remembrance Day festivities.
Yes, but
on
the
federal
problem with
side.
that is, in an abundance of caution, the Dedication Day ceremony has changed its venue to the Majestic Theater. So it's not going to be in the cemetery.
Abundance of caution for what exactly?
For the shutdown, just in
I'm
case.
beginning to see why your wife left you.
That's
Mr. President, please.
That's a solid one, right? Yeah.
And Susan,
America's dead.
Susan Eisenhower is the keynote speaker.
Yes. All right. So that's going to be Saturday at 5. Are they doing?
It's Sunday.
A Sunday. Oh, the Fortenbaugh.
No, this is the actual Dedication Day ceremony.
Yes, of course.
It's going to be on a Sunday in the Majestic Theater.
At what time?
Well, it depends on what part you want to see. They're gonna do. They're gonna do the dedication.
Apparently, Matt was contemplating.
11.
It was my contemplation slip.
So, just know that you're not going to be able to go to the cemetery to watch it. It is going to be done at the Majestic Theater. So, it will only hold a certain number of people. So the problem is, if you get in there late, you will not get to see it. So.
Ooh, don't do it. Please don't do it. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Okay.
The good part about it is it won't be outside.
Yeah,
so
it'll be nice and warm.
It'll be warm.
Yeah, absolutely.
And none of us will catch pneumonia.
That'd be nice.
I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
All right. What else?
Oh, my goodness. Okay. Just have no words. Destination Gettysburg announced an upcoming decorating contest called Get Merry and Bright. They're encouraging a decorating your exterior of your business or home. It'll be split into 2 categories, a large or a small business. You have to sign up by November 20th, though. The winner only gets $250. But I guess it's $250 you didn't already have.
Yeah.
So if you want to decorate the outside of your business and be part of this contest, you have to go onto their website to register by November 20th.
Very nice.
So it is a slow news day, which is okay because it was also a slow news day in 1863, in 1913, in 1942, and in 1986 because I went looking for old news, and there was literally nothing exciting except for a bunch of local murders, which I thought no one would care about.
Well, now that would have been interesting.
Everybody loves.
Yeah, we all love local murders.
True crime is like the new it genre.
Yeah, it's it.
You forgot the one thing
what
you were talking about.
Could you put the mic to your mouth?
Well, I think he's going to do it.
No, not that.
No, I got him.
What about New Year's Eve?
So,
yes,
Cameron sent to us off of
Cam, do you
a Gettysburg Alive story that they are not going to do the fireworks this year for New Year's.
Now, what is Gettysburg Alive?
I'm going to let you all deal with this one.
It's a website. I've never been
But I mean,
on it.
who is it? Is it a legit news source or is it what is it? I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is. Who puts it on?
This is the first I've ever seen it.
Who's behind it? Who
is a Facebook group
did
designed to help promote events that are taking place in Gettysburg and keep Gettysburg Let's Rabe's Abe's Hat and Dance New Year's Eve celebration happening from year to year.
Oh, okay.
Gettysburg
I feel
Pride.
Like Cam made this page.
No.
Maybe. Is it you, Cam? Are you behind this? No.
So it's actually the people who are running this that are putting it out.
Okay. So what's the story? So, okay. So Gettysburg Alive does the festivities for
New Year's Eve.
Aha. So this isn't the borough making this decision. This is
these people.
I see.
The shift towards alternatives have been gaining momentum due to mounting concerns about air quality, noise pollution, and the adverse impact on local wildlife and ecosystems.
Go ahead.
I'm reading. Spirit Sound and Light, the renowned event production company out of Mechanicsburg, PA, will work their magic to turn Lincoln Square into a colorfully lit dance party celebrating a vibrant and visually stunning atmosphere where the community can come together to celebrate the new year. At midnight, the tradition will continue.
Yeah,
a newly
that's a word.
redesigned Abe's hat will be raised up over Gettysburg.
So
it's going to be a dance party instead of fireworks.
What's a newly designed Abe hat look like?
I don't know. There isn't a picture.
Is it a really tall baseball hat?
Well, so it sounds to me like...
Apparently, this is what they did starting in 2022.
Yeah, I don't remember not having fireworks, but...
It does say it had fireworks, but the hat was new.
Oh, the hat's new, yeah.
This year, Gettysburg Pride and Gettysburg Alive have elected to turn the square into a dance party rather than continuing the fireworks display from years past.
Okay, so I guess we won't be going... I actually like the fireworks. That's why I would go.
Yeah.
That was why I would stay up late and go. Well,
you said it was going to be a dance party?
Yeah.
So I wonder if it's going to be one of those. Well, have you seen these where it's like all these kids are wearing headphones and listening to their own music?
Silent rave.
Oh my God!
It is the most
that what it is?
ridiculous looking thing.
Can we be more
I don't
antisocial?
think it's a silent rave. Now,
That's amazing.
if you want an alternative, at the Children's Museum, we are having a New Year's Eve party.
A New Year's.
Yep, so the kids don't have to stay up till midnight.
Got it.
So we're going to drop the ball at 12 o'clock noon on the 31st. And have, crafts and food and other adventures. That is from 11 to 1
By the way,
at the Children's Museum.
So we're talking about the campfire, the fire pit. All right, I don't need this anymore. And you were saying, I told you come and do it at my house, and I'm like, I don't want to bring people to your house because you never know who's going to be there. So this character here, who we think we're pretty okay with, we're pretty sure, but he kind of started a little iffy with us. Of course, I'm talking about the great McNair. McNair, it could have been someone who committed murder against me or something like that. Wouldn't be surprised if he did. And then he would just say, McNair, right after he delivers the fatal blow. But point is this, Cameron. Okay, listen closely. He was at the fire pit and did not make himself known to me. Like, I don't know who he was. But I knew,
Watching
but he
from
knew
the
who.
shadows, bro.
Yeah, exactly. And he just said in the comments that he was there. Now, this is a guy who was not happy with my Martin Sheen joke. And from if I had just gone with his first comments, it sounded like he wanted me dead. And so, but I was able to win him over. And now he just wants me hurt. And so my point is, he was there. You understand? He was there. He didn't say, hey, Matt, it's me, McNair, your new buddy. No. He stayed there. So you never know who is friend or foe. And that's what's scary about doing this stuff. This is you're a celebrity now, and you don't want people coming to your house. You understand what I'm saying? You don't want people coming to your house. We're not going to do it at your house. We will have a private party at your house, but we're not going to do anything where we're
McNair,
inviting.
which one were you?
He was the guy who was hiding in the shadows.
No.
You've been McNaird. You've been McNaird. McNaird.
Do you just sitting here all day and play to crack up? I feel like I could just see you sitting in here pushing button one after another, laughing the whole day. Really not getting anything done, just listening to sound bites.
Basically.
Let's move on.
Okay, kid. Eric's directing from afar. All right, go ahead. What else you got?
News-wise, that's it.
All right. What do you got? I don't have your this weekend song done. Believe me, it's so much to do, and someone keeps interrupting me with Nicolas Cage clips.
You can't forget about sound bites either.
Are you going to
so
do?
Distracting.
Is that news?
This is not news.
This is events.
No, this is neither. This is a plug for Cameron. I have an agreement with Cameron.
Oh, okay. So follow up on events.
Yes.
So I don't know if anybody noticed, but this is a big weekend in Gettysburg. It is both Remembrance Day and Dedication Day.
Big one.
And so shenanigans are going to be ensuing. Mm-hmm. And getting here this evening, it's already started. Traffic was nutso.
Right.
So
sidewalk really nutso in Gettysburg, though. I mean, it can be crowded, but I mean, like
people were just walking out in front of my car, like
Was
I
it
didn't
Was
exist.
it at the roundabout? Because people do that. Any
Like
day of the week.
moving up, like from where York Street like turns.
Oh.
Like it was a constant people running at my car. So just be careful. That's all I'm gonna say. There's a lot of people out there.
Yeah. Don't run anybody over.
That's my favorite.
So let's do Remembrance Day first, because that's first.
All
It's
right.
The 18th.
I'm doing an answer and like a call and response with Veronica.
All right, go ahead.
So we're going to have the parade. The Remembrance Day parade will start out of Lefevre Street and march up to the cemetery. A good place to watch it is at Rub House. It comes right past us, and we have on the porch. You can sit up there, or you can sit in front, or you can sit in the side yard. You
Okay.
can watch the parade from there. I don't have a lot of parking, but you can park elsewhere and walk there.
I think that's who gave Matt his honorary title of fluffer. The Rub House.
Who, McNair did? No, but Bo did.
I know, but I think he was, mentioning something from the Rub House. You're missing it.
The Rub House. Oh, okay.
RUPP.
You should play the sound of that parrot gun shooting, because that's pretty much what happened with that joke. It flew right
there.
He bombed. Yeah.
Bombed.
All right. What else you got?
So you start at 1:00 for the parade. Then a lot of people are going to be milling around. You're going to see a lot of living historians.
Parade is
milling
at
around.
1:00, you say?
Yes.
Okay.
But then you're going to have the Remembrance Day illumination. And that this year is going to start at 5. If you are volunteering to help set up, the volunteers will meet at the Baltimore Street Gate at 4 p.m. for our initial little, here's what your job is. And then you're going to go get split up into your groups. If you've already contacted Aaron Pierce, you have your group. What?
I was laughing at a comment.
Oh.
Go ahead.
So you're going to get pushed into your groups. We set up, it takes about an hour, and then we light the candles. Be prepared for that to start happening around 5. So if you want to come to the cemetery to see it a little bit daylight still for pictures, but the lights are up, come at 5 o'clock. Other than that, you can come throughout the evening. It'll end at approximately 9:15, and then the cleanup starts. I am desperately asking for volunteers to come help with the cleanup. If you want to come help, you can meet us in the cemetery. We're going to have a big moving truck. You're going to see the lights for, starting at around 9:15, 9:30, because otherwise it takes us till 1:00 in the morning to clean up that cemetery.
Ugh.
And we have to have it completely clean for the next day. So anybody who wants to come and help, please.
Yeah.
Please come help.
I am desperately asking a question that E. Houston raised.
Okay.
Cam, are you McNair?
Are you McNair, Cameron?
Because hear me out. You've been on your phone. They bring up a good point. You've been on your phone during the show.
Mm-hmm.
And if you go back and look at McNair's last comment, it's a very Cam statement. Out of nowhere, he just says, "I was at the fire pit."
I was at the fire pit, and you were.
Are you McNair, bro?
I don't. Will you knock it off with that Star Wars?
It's not Star Wars. It's chopping.
I don't
care what you say or care what you sing.
I don't know how to get on the comments on my phone on the YouTube thing.
See, Colby, I told you he doesn't know how to use a phone.
I do know how to use a phone. I don't know how to bring the comments up.
What do you mean?
I don't.
I don't understand what you're saying.
You do or you don't?
I don't know how to bring the comments up on the YouTube link, and I don't have it up right now.
I don't know, bro, but the music is getting more ominous and louder.
I know.
Which makes me think you are McNair.
I think you are McNair.
I don't even know what he's commenting.
Ooh. I don't know, honey.
Don't look at me. I don't know.
Ooh. You doing news or events first? Broderburn.
All right. By the way, so, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
So that's...
So you got
the
some
18th.
volunteers already here. You got Ricky Fowler says he will be there. He's going to volunteer for you.
Ricky's the man.
Ricky is the man.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much, because it just takes forever.
Ricky liked my fluffer at the rub joke.
I'm having a get together at the house Saturday night. Big bonfire.
Well, I'm telling you right now,
don't be
Remembrance
airing
Day
out-
illumination
don't be
is
airing
where
out
it's at.
show, bro.
Bonfire.
So then on the next day,
his mint.
Oh, come on, Cameron. Don't do that.
they are moving the dedication day ceremony from the cemetery to the Majestic Theater. It is a first come, first served. It's free. Seats are limited. No tickets are required. The doors open at 9:30. There's also going to be the naturalization ceremony there for 16 people who are now going to become Gettysburg citizens. That's not true.
For them.
American citizens.
Are you sure you want to come here now, folks?
Yeah, this whole place is just gray right now.
I know.
So too long and everybody's getting delirious now.
Yeah,
I know. We're hungry. We're slap happy, and I've been stressed all week. It's good to just goof around for once. See, this is why we do Addressing Gettysburg today. Why? Because I got a lot of stuff to do and not a lot of time to do it in, and got to do it all.
Okay.
I'm stressed. My shoulder. Oh, terrible. Oh, vey.
There's
It's not
also
fun.
living historians at Rupp House in the side yard throughout the weekend. The Civil War historical impressions.
You got a TP set
I
up?
thought he said you had a PP set up.
Jesus, Colby. Come on.
I swear to God, I thought that's what
Cameron's too mature for that.
You got one of those Sibley tents set up. I saw already.
I haven't been past. There's some people set up out there. Yeah,
There
big
you
old
go.
Sibley tent.
Good old Sibley.
So just know that there is a lot going on. There's like 700 dance balls going on.
And there's things that aren't official things going
Just
on,
everywhere.
I know.
A lot of ceremonies. You'll see my 62nd Pennsylvania Volunteers, woo woo, out in the wheat field doing a ceremony on probably on the 18th.
I'm not giving any details, but someone I know is getting married.
On the battlefield?
Well, yeah, but I'm not saying where. I'm not saying when. I'm not saying who. It's
Just
not
so
Cameron.
everybody knows it's not me.
That's right. It's not Cameron.
So just
Janelle's marrying her true love, somebody else. That's who it's going to be. Oh, Cameron, don't listen to him.
I'm gonna bring a whipped cream pie in here one night. I'm gonna throw it in his face.
For a full list of event details, please go to Destination Gettysburg, and their events calendar has a lot lot of the things going on.
Whoop cream pie is a product of can of whoop.
I think so. It's like a can of whoop ass, but it's in pie form.
I'm gonna start bringing a Nerf gun in when he starts running his mouth.
That'll show him, Cam.
Go ahead, yeah.
Get one of the suction cup ones. Get his glasses.
Oh, don't tempt me.
Don't tempt him. Don't tempt him. Cameron Mallow, ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, is a rising star in the public history field. Cam specializes in delivering talks about the loyal West Virginians and the Swamp Dragons. Now is your chance to book Cameron to come and talk to your roundtable, book club, bachelor party, bikini waxing, or whatever. To book Cameron, shoot an email to cammallowspeaker@gmail.com. That's cammallowspeaker@gmail.com.
Spell mallow.
MALWWW.MAL.
Now
it's MALLOW, ladies and gentlemen. This is not a joke. Cameron is he does a very good job as a speaker. He's talked about the Swamp Dragons. We've had him on the show. I've seen him at one of the winter lectures.
I saw him live.
Oh yeah, right. You were there, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then Veronica went down and recorded him down in Harper's Ferry, West Virginia. And she said he was just wonderful. And so
Got a dirty mouth.
he does have a dirty
Avril
mouth.
his men elegantly.
You knew it was coming.
Cameron, you shouldn't do that if people are going to hire you, except if it's for a bachelor party. But no, really,
You
seriously.
added that part.
I added that part. Yeah. But anyway, I said to Cam, listen,
He
Cam.
didn't add back rubs though, right?
No.
that was actually in the script.
Well, that's extra. I said to him, look, you come on the show, I tease you and stuff like that. We have fun with you, and I'm gonna plug you now. Every time, let me mark that. Every time we have you on and we goof around with you, make some jokes at your expense or something. At the end of it, I will play
his men elegantly.
All right, Cam, thank you. At the end of it, I will read this plug, and hopefully people will hire you. I mean, because Cam doesn't understand. You can be funny and goofy and a serious historian all at the same time. The two can coexist in the one body. And so I'm trying to
Pistol Pete, man.
Pistol Pete, exactly. Ipso facto, indeedo. And that's one of the examples that I was given. We were always teasing Pete about his scarves.
At the campfire, Ralph was there.
Yep.
And he's hilarious.
Stood as erect as I am now.
You can't take yourself too seriously and say something like that.
Exactly.
That's gold. Stood as erect as I am now.
Pete?
Yeah, it's Pete. You don't say anything like that, Cam.
Avril his men elegantly.
Okay, that.
You take it a little darker though.
Yeah, you do go a little darker.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a swamp dragon.
So
my truck's there sitting. Yeah, you forgot. I'm not dressing as Santa Claus. No. That's definitely no way I'm dressing up as Santa Claus. Yes.
Yes.
That yes is good, dude.
All right. Anyway, Cam, thank you very much for manhandling my microphone headset. I appreciate that. And thank you for your contribution to the show tonight. I also appreciate that. By the way, good job playing Martin Sheen before. Great job with that. That was pretty
knocks
good.
on the door were impeccable.
Cam, if you don't mind, I have two other people in the back there. I just want to acknowledge before we move on. So if you don't mind getting the hell out of my sight and
get out of there.
Seriously, I'm just joking, but get the out of my sight. and let's get these other fellas in here, please, if you don't mind. You don't have to leave.
Still
Cam.
back there?
Are they? Or do they leave? No,
they're here.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
Who have we got here, Colby?
Here,
Who have we got? Oh yeah, right. Because I don't have a. Grab this thing. Just go ahead and manhandle it.
This is going to be nice and toasty for you.
Yeah.
That's what everybody wants when they sit in a seat. To feel that body warmth.
Does this work? Or did Cam break it?
No, Cam broke it.
Okay.
We got the guys from Project Past here on YouTube, and welcome, gentlemen.
Thanks for having us.
We have Travis and Timmy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. No. We have Danny and Dougie.
Closer.
Right?
Closer.
We have James and Ty. No, that's what I called you before. Wait a second.
You can do it.
I want to say Ty.
Dustin.
Goddamn. I'm sorry, Dustin.
nothing
And
like
Dustin,
Ty.
it's nothing like Ty at all. And Dustin comments on the videos and everything, and there's no excuse for me not remembering.
Is it maybe because he likes Thai food? That's how you got confused.
Maybe that's what it was. I could smell it on his breath. Anyway, you guys are here in town. You did a little stuff with Colby today. You did some shooting, video shooting, of course, over on the battlefield and everything. And that's good. And you're heading back tomorrow?
Yeah, a quick trip.
Yeah. Where are you from?
Florida,
both of you?
I'm from Kansas.
Kansas, that's right. Kansas.
Yeah.
I didn't. You don't think of people from Kansas having Southern accents?
Yeah, you definitely have.
But you definitely have a Southern accent.
Colby told me today I didn't.
No, you
It's not as extreme. We were talking about the Missouri.
Oh, Colby told you today that you didn't?
We were talking about the Missouri accent, though. Like, Missouri is super, like, nasally and twangy. And I was just saying he didn't have a Missouri accent.
Well, he's from Kansas. He wouldn't have.
But they're close, man.
That's a great point.
You know, like northern Florida and Georgia, they're very similar accents, you know.
That's, well, yeah, you know.
Chattanooga.
Now, that's a different accent entirely.
Yes, it is. So anyway, we're going to go out to dinner. You guys have anywhere you want to go in particular? Because are you hungry like we are?
I'm pretty hungry.
We're all pretty hungry.
Yeah.
Anywhere is good? Or
Food.
you want to try some of the places out of town so we don't have to sit in line?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Take us wherever you want.
All
I
right.
have a suggestion.
We'll figure that out. At the end there. And otherwise, did you enjoy yourselves tonight? I know it was really hot back there.
No, it was
Did
awesome.
you see what a madhouse it is here?
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought it was natural. Everything.
Well, yeah, it's naturally a madhouse.
Complete chaos in this room.
It's absolute chaos back there. Yeah, this is what we have to
I
deal
feel like
with.
we need to make the walls padded.
I kind of do, yeah, for the
Give
psychotic
everybody
people
a
back
helmet
there.
when they come in the door. Like, all right, you just enter at your own. You know.
Yeah, exactly. Because everybody's just like, nuts.
Oh my gosh. What do I do?
All right. Well, anyway, listen, guys. Thank you very much for coming in. I'm sorry I didn't have more time with you and everything like that, but we're all going to die.
I don't have really anything to say.
All right. Well, perfect.
He just came over to make the show.
I'm just here.
You know?
And Dustin,
I'm just
100
tagging along.
apologies for forgetting your name twice today. I'm so
that's all right.
sorry. It's nothing to do with you. It's all me and my stupid brain. Everybody else, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks to Greg for coming on the show. Bo and Chris coming in and everything like that. Go and see Addressing Gettysburg. No, it's a Gettysburg Christmas. If you ever get the chance to. And if you don't, well, you missed out. You really did. We'll see you. Happy Thanksgiving.
Addressing Gettysburg Today is produced by Matt Callery and Veronica Brestensky, Esquire, and broadcasts from the Gettysburg Museum of History Studios. Engineered by Colby Sumner and sometimes someone else. Guest accommodations are provided by the guests themselves. Who are we? Vanderbilts? But if you want us to take better care of them, become a patron at patreon.com/Addressing Gettysburg. I'm Huevos Grande, the voice of Addressing Gettysburg. Thanks for listening.
You hit the nail on the head. Wow. Duh.
Now, this is just a hypothesis.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, hypothesis.
You hit the nail on the head.
It fell off. I'm not.
I love this podcast.
This concludes our broadcast day.